They've won 3 from 3. Can they make it 4 from 4? The toss could be a big one. Let's go and find out what happened a little earlier.
Day 5 of Dabur Honey Nepal T20I Triangular Series, and we have yet another exciting contest that's coming up. We're all set for the toss. I have the captain of Nepal, Rohit Paudel, captain of UAE, Mohammad Wasim, and we've also been joined by the match referee, Javed Malik, which just completed his 50th T20 International yesterday. So it'll be home team captain, like always. We'll spin the coin. Cheers is the call. So it's heads, 4 wins. You're getting exceedingly lucky in tosses, Rohit. 4 wins, four wins in tosses. Now, what have you decided?
We'll bowl first. Looking at the conditions, I think we'll have some help for the medium pieces. So yeah, we want to utilize that.
The team looks so confident after 3 and 3, but you do not want to be complacent, is it?
True. We want to play some good cricket throughout this tournament and in World Cup qualifiers also. So yeah, we just want to carry this momentum.
All right, now all the best for today. Any changes in your team?
We have 2 changes. In place of Pratish DC and Lalit Rajbansi, we have Avinash Bora and Vivek Yadav.
Good luck, Rohit. Wasim, you'll have to come out and bat first. So what would you have done?
Actually, we are looking for the batting because yesterday we chased the runs and today we have to put a good total and defend after that.
You got your first win against Hong Kong yesterday, so that must have boosted the confidence of your team.
Yeah, yesterday was a good win for us and boys are in good confidence. So inshallah, we'll try our best today, inshallah, and win this game.
So any changes in your side?
Yeah, we are going with the one change. Jas is not playing and Jawad is back.
All right, all the best for today's match, Wasim. So the news from the center is Rohit Paudel, the captain of Nepal, has won the toss and his team will bowl first.
Workout सँगै चाहिन्छ Dabur Honey जसले पूरा गर्छ हाम्रो फिटनेस रुटिन
Dabur Honey मा छ एन्टिअक्सिडेन्ट र मिनरल जसले तपाईको फिटनेस रुटिन कम्प्लिट गर्नको साथै तपाईलाई राख्छ सधैँ फिट र यङ
Dabur Honey stay fit feel young
हामी चार दिल्ली चुली गर्छौं घरको श्रृंगार बर्जर पेन्ट्स हाम्रो घर हाम्रो शान 100 घर नगदपति बम्परमा लखपति
माया विश्वास र थोरै बालापनको साथ मात्र यति कुरा याद राख कि म्याजिक ल्याउनलाई सबैभन्दा ठूलो कुरा नै एक अर्काको साथ हो
क्लोभ सुपर हिरोको साथ चम्किलो दाँत अनि ताजा सास क्लोभ सुपर हिरो डाबर हर्बल क्लोभ टुथपेस्ट जसमा छ ल्वाङको सुपर पावर यसले दाँतलाई किरा लाग्नबाट बचाउँछ दाँतलाई राख्छ स्वस्थ सफा चम्किलो अनि दिन्छ ताजा सास दाँतको सुपर हिरो घाम पानीको लुकामारी खुशीका हरेक क्षणको तयारी पियु र सिलिकन प्रविधियुक्त बर्जर वेदरकोट लङ लाइफ घाम पानी छेक्छ 10 वर्ष टिक्छ
नेपाल टेलिकमको 4G नै पर्फेक्ट छ स्पिड टेक्नोलोजी कभरेज रिलायबिलिटी अफोर्डेबिलिटी र साथै क्वालिटी र सर्भिसमा पनि
नेपाल टेलिकम राष्ट्रको सञ्चार यति कार्पेट किन्दा कार्पेटको पछाडि यतिको लोगो हेर्न नबिर्सिनु होला यति कार्पेटको शहंशाह
बर्जर सिल्क ब्रिथ इजी यो ग्ल्यामरस छ र घरको भित्तालाई पनि प्रोटेक्ट गर्छ ब्याक्टेरिया भाइरस र पोल्युसनबाट
प्रोस्टाइल प्राकृतिक तत्त्वहरूको गुणसहित नयाँ आकर्षक ब्यागमा जसले तपाईको कपाललाई राख्छ ट्यान्डर फ्री र चम्किलो अनि राख्छ तपाईलाई अलवेज स्टाइलिश एन्ड कन्फिडेन्ट
प्रोस्टाइल फर माइ म्यान
हामी चार दिल्ली चुली गर्छौं घरको श्रृंगार बर्जर पेन्ट्स हाम्रो घर हाम्रो शान 100 घर नगदपति बम्परमा लखपति हाम्रो मनमा वाइ तिम्रो मेरो हाम्रो सबको मनमा छ बीचदेखि महाकालीसम्म वाइ छ हामी सबैको मनमा
Maximize your success with Maximax, a complete solution for abroad studies and visa services. For more, maximax.com.au.
घाम पानीको लुकामारी खुशीका हरेक क्षणको तयारी पियु र सिलिकन प्रविधियुक्त बर्जर वेदरकोट लङ लाइफ घाम पानी छेक्छ 10 वर्ष टिक्छ
माया विश्वास र थोरै बालापनको साथले स्वादमा बेग्लै मिठास आउँछ मात्र यति कुरा याद राख कि म्याजिक ल्याउनलाई सबैभन्दा ठूलो कुरा नै एक अर्काको साथ हो
बर्जर सिल्क ब्रिथ इजी यो ग्ल्यामरस छ र घरको भित्तालाई पनि प्रोटेक्ट गर्छ ब्याक्टेरिया भाइरस र पोल्युसनबाट
gentlemen, please get ready for the national anthem of UAE. Now, please stand up for the national anthem of Nepal.
So the national anthem sung with great pride again by both sides. These two teams, they know each other incredibly well. Played a huge amount of cricket against each other in recent times, primarily in the 50-over format through Cricket World Cup League 2 in both Kathmandu and Dubai, of course, and then more recently in the ACC Men's Premier Cup. They're rivals for a reason. As Nepal are going to get a quick team photo. In fact, all 18 of that extended squad coming together, looking resplendent in their beautiful national colours. It's going to be Sanjay Gurung alongside Durga Subedi to umpire today. And the reason the sunglasses are on, it's so bright here at this time of year, very hard to explain just how bright it is. Almost every member, everyone barring Lalit Rajbanshi and Kushal Mala. Kushal Mala is too cool for sunglasses, isn't he? He doesn't need them. Actually, Mason Dackle in the bottom left as well. He doesn't have any. Two changes today for Nepal. Out go Lalit Rajbanshi. We expected that. We thought that he would definitely be used sparingly in this return to international cricket after that very nasty injury. He goes out of the team, as does Pratish GC, and in comes Bibek Yadav for just his 8th T20I, and Abhinesh Bahara, fresh from completing that milestone of his 50th T20I wicket. And for the UAE, just the one change. Very impressive yesterday, I felt they were. Raja Akifullah keeps his place, the quick bowler, and he's going to be joined by the left armour, Mohammad Jawad Dullah, who replaces the young left arm spinner Jash Gianani. They feel that a little bit of extra pace options is the way to go against Nepal. That's the points table. Nepal are already cruised into a home final. That'll be at the TU International Cricket Ground at the end of this week. And for UAE, if they win today, they will seal their spot in the final too. To be honest, with the net run rate position they're in, Hong Kong are going to need something pretty special to catch them. But look at how beautifully bright and blue and perfect for cricket it is. There's the opening partnership, the left-hand, right-hand combination of Mohammad Wasim alongside Khalid Shah, who I thought showed in phases yesterday as to just how good he could be. And they're just waiting for Nepal to sprint onto the field, which they do across to the right of this shot now. You can see them there. Karen KC, he'll likely open the batting bowling, you'd suspect, alongside maybe Sampal Kami, with no Lalit Rajbanshi in the team today. We're going to be interested to see how Bibek Yadav goes today. Andrew Leonard here with you. It was lovely to hear all your messages of happy Dashain, and we're into the 9th day of the festival. You guys know how to do it properly here in Nepal. And to guide us through every ball of the first 5 overs alongside me, we've got Paresh Lahani, who sprinted up from our position on the pitch side. Paresh, very good morning to you. Perfect cricketing weather.
Very good morning to you, Len. Good morning to all the viewers watching this live telecast on the Himalayan HDTV. Yeah, just a quick reminder that Nepal won the toss and they decided to field first. The two openers are Mohammad Wasim and Khalid Shah, the left-hander. Mohammad Wasim going to take the strike, and I think it's going to be Sompal Kami to open the bowling. Going to take the new ball. Yeah, it's very bright and sunny. It was very hot downstairs, Lenny, putting on a coat.
Yeah, certainly a warm start to the morning, probably 26, 27 degrees. It's interesting though, because it does get quite cold at night time. It's a real contrast. So maybe that coolness overnight has encouraged Rohit Paudel, who's receiving the ball there from Sampal Kami, to bowl first. It's an 11 a.m. start, remember, so if there's any assistance, it's going to be early. Big smiles. Sandeep Jura recently Lokesh Bam, actually, wasn't it? Sampal Kami with the new ball in hand. We're all set to go. Game number 5 of this Dabur Honey series, as Paudel fields quickly with a directed to, but Khalid Shah safely home. Mohammad Wasim, well, he's a phenomenon, isn't he, at the top of the order in T20I cricket. If Nepal are going to win this game, they're going to want to get him early.
Yes, definitely. Like what we talked about in the pitch side, Mohammad Wasim just started to get informed yesterday. Scored a brilliant 40 of 17 balls. It was a strange field for him. There was a deep point and a deep square leg. The third man and the final fielder were inside the circle for Mohammad Wasim. First runs on the board for UAE.
5 wickets thus far for Sampal Kami. If you add the 9 that the tournament's leading wicket taker has taken, Karen KC, will probably open the bowling alongside him. That, I think, will please Monty Desai more than anything. 14 wickets between his highly experienced opening pairing. Nearly another one. Kami looks full of energy, full of fitness, and full of good rhythm too. That's the perfect length on this wicket.
Yes, for just fishing outside the off stump. Khalid beaten by the movement, the ball just coming in after pitching. Kami bowling around the wicket to the left-hander. You can see that again. Just angling in, just trying to fish outside the off stump. There's a slip though. Kushal Patel had slips, just waiting for the ball.
You clearly saw in that replay, the feet went nowhere. This will be part of the adjustment that Khalid Shah will have to make up to international cricket. Slashed away, going to be 4. Skills get tested with the extra pace on the ball, but it can create win-scoring opportunities too. Gets a good piece of it, gets it behind square, and he gets the first boundary of the day.
Yes, even that shot, he didn't move his legs, but because of the Sompal's pace, it was nicely driven square of the wicket. The back point fielder, Sunday Zora, had no chance. Ball went like a trace of bullet to the boundary. First boundary for Khalid.
I think he'll want to get something on that. He won't have been overly pleased with the effort Sampal Kami from backward point. Shorter in length. Umpire Durga Subedi will signal wide. Why are these two sides such rivals, Paresh? Not just modern day rivals, but even going back to your days?
Yes, UAE and Nepal have been rivals for plenty of years, let's say more than 20 years now. You can see that there's no foot movement from Khalid if the ball is ball short. If the ball is ball fuller, he doesn't move his legs, he just moves his bat. He'll have to work out on that to play on the highest level.
No foot movement again, but he doesn't need it. Just stand and deliver stuff. Cammy's bowling at a very good clip here. I'd say well up north of 130 kilometers per hour. It's the second boundary for Khalid Shah, the second one into the offside, this time in front of square.
Yes, look, there's no foot movement whatsoever. He doesn't need that because the ball is coming nicely onto the bat when it's full. I think Kami has to just check his length, try to bowl 3/4 length. We always say that in the initial stage, if you get hit, bowl a red ball length, hitting the top of off stump.
That's the best shot of the morning. Very special stroke. Just opened up his body to access that gap between two cover fielders. And that's a glorious shot for four. You can see why he comes into this big reputation, Khalid Shah.
This time around, he just moved his leg a little bit, but it was still fuller by Sopal Kami. This was the best of the lot.
And even in Nepal's victory, it was driven by that record fifth wicket partnership between Dipender Singh Airi and Kushal Malla. They really struggled for the first, not just power play, but 9 overs or so. We haven't seen many sides with the 11 a.m. start score freely from the start. So this is a brilliant start from the UAE. Right on the money, throwing caution to the wind and encouraging Shah to play his strokes. Cleans him up. Back of the length, a much better length. It's maybe kept a little low too. And it has cut Khalid Shah in half. The middle stump is rocked back. And Kami, he strikes back.
Yes, he does after three. Got hit for 3/4. This is the length that he should bowl. I think you are right, Lenny. The ball skidded to him, stayed a bit low. Khalid had no chance. Being an opening batsman, you have to move your feet. Look at this again. Yes, darted in very sharply. Had no chance because he didn't move his feet so much. Look at Sompal Kami, so pumped up. One.
You're real, huh?
यो हो रियल रियल फ्रुटबाट बनेको रियल जुसमा छ रियल न्युट्रिसन रियल टेस्ट र रियल ह्याप्पिनेस त्यसैले त रियल जुस रियल हो नि
मेचीदेखि महाकालीसम्म वाइ वाइ छ हामी सबैको मनमा हामी मिल्ली जुली गर्छौं घरको श्रृंगार बल्चर पेन्ट्स हाम्रो घर हाम्रो शान 100 घर नगदपति बम्परमा लखपति
Taking his tally up north of 70 T20I wickets. As Mohammad Waseem presses onto the front foot, nice punch down the ground. Probably for both sides, the most informed bowler and the most informed batter facing off. That one has kept a bit low, but it's the skills of Kami that have brought about the wicket.
Yes, it went in sharp, very sharp, like a banana, like you said, Lenny. And look at the celebration of Sompal Kami. Got hit for 3 consecutive boundaries. Vriti Arvind, the new batsman for UAE. This is a very young talent, just 20 years of age. Seems like he's been playing cricket for almost a decade now.
Such a stylish player, isn't he? Look at conventional cricket strokes. And if you think they don't have a place in the T20 game, You're sorely mistaken. That's his first delivery. And when Verdi Aravind went to bed last night, that is the way he dreamt of getting off the mark. The perfect cover drive for four.
Just look at him. Took a step or two in front. Look at that drive. Perfect copybook cover drive for a boundary. Even Dipander Singh Aire couldn't stop that. That was so nicely timed by Arvind. Opens his account with a 4.
You saw that technique, the back leg dropping down. It allows a full extension of the arms, but the balance, very hard to get across. If you haven't played cricket at a good level, how difficult it is to get into that driving position and hold your shape, to be fit and strong, and have a very good technique, which is exactly what Verdi Aravind has, as half a stop at backward point. I think it's crucial Bertel will keep it to just a single. The cover fielder is now gone out. Nepal under pressure really for the first time at the ball in this series.
Yes, they are under pressure because the first over went for 14 runs and the second over 6 runs already. You're talking about the balance of Verdi Aravind, Lenny. Such a balanced batting that he has. Even if he took 1 or 2 steps forward, he doesn't lose his balance while he's playing the shot.
Clubbed into the leg side. Kushal Malla will have work to do. Should cut it off inside the rope, keeps it to 2. Yeah, and that doesn't come by accident or by chance. That is repetition over and over again. One of the big benefits Emirati cricket has is world-class facilities in all 7 of those Emirates now. Obviously, the main ones in Sharjah and in Abu Dhabi and in Dubai, they hit the headlines, but there's good facilities now in Ras Al Khaimah and Al Ain. And there's cricket basically 365 days of the year. Even during the heights of the summer, they play floodlit cricket. They've got Ramadan festivals in the evening times. That will be given as a wide outside the off stump. And with those brilliant facilities, they've parlayed that alongside a good development structure now, encouraging their own born and bred youth to come through to make them one of the very best associates in the world.
Yes, absolutely, Lenny. The facilities down there in UAE are fantastic. We've been to some of those places, Sharjah, Abu Dhabi, and Dubai. Like you said, 365 days cricket. That is why they are getting such young, talented players in the scene.
Stand and deliver. Too easy from Mohammad Waseem. Width on offer from KC, and well, it's bludgeoned away, isn't it, by Waseem? He looks already like he's on one. I know he's only been in there 4 balls. Too easy for Mohammad Waseem.
That was short and wide. It was asking to hit. If you want to bowl that kind of length, you have to have a sweeper outside the circle there in the boundary. But if he strays onto the pads, you know Mohammad Waseem, he's going to flick you, he's going to pull you. This is the trophy they're playing for. Look at that, it's a beautiful trophy.
Swing and a miss. He's going to get away with it because he's played at it, not given as a wide. 2 overs in the books, 27 for 1.
वर्कआउट सँगै चाहिन्छ डाबर हनी जसले पूरा गर्छ हाम्रो फिटनेस रुटिन
डाबर हनीमा छ एन्टिअक्सिडेन्ट र मिनरल जसले तपाईको फिटनेस रुटिन कम्प्लिट गर्नको साथै तपाईलाई राख्छ सधैँ फिट र यङ
डाबर हनी स्टे फिट फील यङ
नेपाल टेलिकम को 4G ने परफेक्ट छ स्पीड टेक्नोलोजी कभरेज रिलायबिलिटी अफोर्डेबिलिटी र साथै क्वालिटी र सर्भिसमा पनि नेपाल टेलिकम राष्ट्रको संचार
हाम्रो मनमा वाइ वाइ तिम्रो मेरो हाम्रो सबको मनमा छ वाइ मेचीदेखि महाकाल.
One of the hardest Nepali bowlers to face because he surprises you with his pace.
Yes, he's a very nippy customer. To be honest, I've played against him in the domestic leagues and franchise leagues as well. Way back 7 or 8 years ago. He's a very skilly customer, and his hand action is very quick. That is why you don't realize that the ball comes very quick to you. Look at that again.
Spent much of March and April, probably into May and even bits of June and July, talking about Nepal's issues with their death bowling. I know it's only 3 games in for them to this triangular series and the few games played in the Asian Games, but it looks like they've managed to find some answers with the likes of Kami Karan KC, and then also Dipendra Singh Airi being used in that role a bit too.
Yeah, talking about death overs, we have a death over specialist, Avinash Bora, who can bowl Yorkers at will. So even Dipendra Singh Airi can be he's a very smart customer. Surya Tamang yet to get a chance.
Inside edge, and Fortune easily could have chopped that on. Yeah, would love to have seen Surya Tamang get a go, actually. I thought he was so brilliant earlier this year in the Nepal T20. And from just hanging around with the team after the Hong Kong game, watching him have a bowl in the nets, or out in the square it was really impressive. Was he very fortunate there not to chop on to his off stump. See there the batting consultant that's come in to join Monty Desai. Leading edge now, is this going to be a chance? There's a fielder in place, and it's taken. It's the big one. It's Mohammad Wasim who goes, and Sampal Kami continues to prove his worth. It was just angled in. I think Wasim has probably looked to whip it into the leg side, but he's turned his bat too early, and Gulshan Jah holds his nerve in the deep.
Yes, good Mohammad Wasim trying to close his bat too early, like you said, Lenny. Got the leading edge. You can see that. Look like it's going in. Ball and in-swinger there, surprised Mohammad Wasim. A very smart catch taken by Gulshan Jah there. It's a big relief for the national side of Nepal. Mohammad Wasim back in the hut. Goes for 8. UA 28 for 2.
माया विश्वास र थोरै बालापनको साथ मात्र यति कुरा याद राख कि म्याजिक ल्याउनलाई सबैभन्दा ठुलो कुरा नै एक अर्काको साथ हो।
Burger Silk. Breathe easy. यो ग्ल्यामरस छ र घरको भित्तालाई पनि प्रोटेक्ट गर्छ ब्याक्टेरिया, भाइरस र पोल्युसनबाट।
प्रोस्टाइल प्राकृतिक तत्त्वहरूको गुणसहित नयाँ आकर्षक ब्यागमा जसले तपाईको कपाललाई राख्छ ड्यान्ड्रफ फ्री र चम्किलो अनि राख्छ तपाईलाई अलवेज स्टाइलिश एन्ड कन्फिडेन्ट।
Pro Style for my man.
Clipped away. It's going to be 4. Fine legs up in the circle. Not the right line from Kami, who did profit with the in-swinger to Wasim. Maybe just getting a touch greedy. Wanted to do the same to Asif Khan, who gets off the mark immediately with a boundary.
Yeah, Nepal will have to think about that. Bowling a right area to Asif Khan. They should remember that Asif Khan got the fourth fastest ODI 100 against Nepal in the Cricket World Cup League 2 earlier this year.
It was a rather surreal day, that one, because it was a packed house. But the entire TU ground, even though it was a must-win game for Nepal, they stood to acknowledge Asif Khan when he got to the 100. Takes on Rohit Paudel for the quick single. And he's going to get home, and he'll pick up an overthrow as well. I think Dipendra Singh Airi did enough to probably save 3 runs, but it'll be 2 to the total. And at the end of the third, it's 34 for 2.
Bottle रसायो देखेर मेरो होठ नयाँ ट्रेन्डी बोतलमा bar tasty फलफुलको मजा tasty now you feel the fall like you never felt before
म्याङ्गो अनार र मिक्स्ड फ्रुटको साथै अब 2 नयाँ स्वादमा लिची र गुआवा पनि तपाईको फेभरेट रियल अब नयाँ ट्रेन्डी पेट बोतलमा।
नेपाल टेलिकमको 4G नै पर्फेक्ट छ स्पिड टेक्नोलोजी कभरेज रिलायबिलिटी अफोर्डेबिलिटी र साथै क्वालिटी र सर्भिसमा पनि
नेपाल टेलिकम राष्ट्रको सञ्चार घाम पानीको लुकामारी खुसीका हरेक क्षणको तयारी पियु र सिलिकन प्रविधियुक्त बर्जर वेदरकोट लङ लाइफ घाम पानी छेक्छ 10 वर्ष टिक्छ
बर्जर सिल्क ब्रिथ इजी यो ग्ल्यामरस छ र घरको भित्तालाई पनि प्रोटेक्ट गर्छ ब्याक्टेरिया भाइरस र पोल्युसनबाट
Ashley Giles or Ravindra Jadeja. I know for a fact, Paresh, you'll have been watching the India game last night. Virat Kohli, a force of nature.
Yes, I think you can say that. The king, Kohli, you can't say him the god because the god is Sachin Tendulkar. So I think he's the god's son.
Yeah, it was quite remarkable last night. Not altogether too far south of here either, is it? Dharamshala. It's got its own views of the mountains. I don't think as spectacular as the grounds here in Kathmandu, but definitely a very, very pretty ground, the Himachal Pradesh Cricket Association venue that briefly was interrupted by fog last night, bizarrely. But Virat Kohli did it almost single-handedly again last night as India broke their hoodoo by beating New Zealand in the Cricket World Cup. They beat New Zealand for a long time in an ICC event, but they have remained perfect and look very much like they're not just set for the semi-finals, maybe set for the grand final in Ahmedabad next month. Kushal Malla back bowling, good to see that.
Yes, it's good to see that. I think Rohit Paudel has underused him, is quite certain. Good to see that he's bowling, he's coming in the power play to bowl, and doing a good job, to be honest. Have you ever seen, Lenny, a fog disrupt a cricket game?
No, it was very bizarre, wasn't it? I hope it's not something we ever see here. Although maybe if we saw it here, it would mean that the floodlights will have been installed, because I don't think you're going to get fog during the day, are you? So maybe it would be a good thing. You'd love to see that. I know Paris Kadka, the new secretary of CAN, the former national team captain, was talking us through it. He thinks the tender's going to go out soon. Be quite something to see that up at the TU ground. Day-night games, allow people to enjoy their cricket in the evening. Good tight start for Malla. Only 2 runs come from it. 37 for 2.
Only you know what's important to you. For food, Food Mandu. घाम पानीको लुकामारी खुसीका हरेक क्षणको तयारी पियु र सिलिकन प्रविधियुक्त बर्जर वेदरकोट लङ लाइफ घाम पानी छेक्छ 10 वर्ष टिक्छ क्लोभ सुपर हिरोको साथ चम्किलो दाँत अनि ताजा सास क्लोभ सुपर
So Cammy's going to continue into his third over. That is the new batting consultant, Nandan Hanment Fadnis. I hope I pronounced that correctly. He's come up from India, someone who Monty Desai's done quite a bit of work with down south of the border. And I think Monty, by his own admission, he doesn't see him just in a batting role. He sees him out and out there to help throughout all of the squad, all of the team.
Yes, good to see that. And there's a batting consultant hired by Cricket Association of Nepal. This time around, Sompal Kam is bowling well. He's just bowling in the good lengths, 2 dot balls in this third over and the fifth over of the innings. 37 over 2 after having a very good start. Nepal pulling things down. In the air, and drop shot. It was a very good effort by Kushal Patel.
Yeah, good diving effort. Just trying to get a left-handed, and then Kushal Malla was deeper at what's a really packed area. There's a backward point, then what's really a second backward point, and a third fielder too. This would have been spectacular. Great effort, and then just the one bounce through to Kushal Malla. They know that's a strong area of Aravin's. They again challenging him nicely. This one just a puff of dust kicking out and maybe keeping a bit low again.
Yes, this is the same pitch that has been used yesterday as well. You can see that puff of dust in front of the keeper, though. He had definitely stayed low. But it was a good shape by Sompal Kami. He's finding his length now. Both the wickets taken by Sompal Kami.
Slashed away. It's a packed area, but it gets through this time. Kind of cramping Aravind for room, but thanks to the misfield from KC, he will get 4 and get to double figures.
Yes, just bounced in front of him. He had to stay behind, but he tried to come forward. That is why he didn't stop the ball. That goes as a misfield. Easy runs given by Nepal there in that occasion.
Oh, this game is bubbling up beautifully, isn't it? Honours very much even thus far in the first 5 overs. Nepal have those 2 wickets, but UAE continue to score freely. And this time, real fortune. It's going to be another boundary, not where Aravind intended it. It races away across the turf to close out the 5th over. It's 45 for 2.
क्लोव सुपर हिरोको साथ चम्किलो दाँत अनि ताजा सास क्लोभ सुपर हिरो डाबर हर्बल क्लोभ टुथपेस्ट जसमा छ ल्वाङको सुपर पावर यसले दाँतलाई किरा लाग्नबाट बचाउँछ दाँतलाई राख्छ स्वस्थ सफा चम्किलो अनि दिन्छ ताजा सास दाँतको सुपर हिरो
नेपाल टेलिकमको 4G नै पर्फेक्ट छ स्पिड टेक्नोलोजी कभरेज रिलायबिलिटी अफोर्डेबिलिटी र साथै क्वालिटी र सर्भिसमा पनि
नेपाल टेलिकम राष्ट्रको सञ्चार Maximize your success with Maximax, a complete solution for abroad studies and visa services. For more, maximax.
This time, pulled the ball. That's gone all the way for a 6. Asif is dangerous. Let me welcome in the commentary box, Sarat. A very good morning, Sarat.
Good morning, Ayush. Himalaya HD. What a shot that was. Drifted down the leg, Karan Casey. And it went. The long way. Starting aggressively here, Asif, after missing out on the early 2 games. And a happy Navami to all the Nepalese watching this live telecast here and from abroad. Oh, what a nice crowd we have today. What a time to play cricket, Ayush.
Well, absolutely. This time, the leg side will easily get that single. 2 key wicket. It was important for Nepal to dominate UAE from the start. But if you look at the run rate that they are playing in, it's 9.87. They are looking at a good run rate. They had lost their wicket, 2 early wickets, but they are trying to capitalize that innings. And Arvind and Asif are building that partnership, building that UAE innings. And Vidya Arvind, this man has been so impressive. Was not part of a UAE team when they played the first game against Nepal in this Tower Honey Nepal T20I Triangular Series. This time a slower one.
Played with soft hands for a single. Yeah, both the openers losing their wicket early on today. We're in good form, both of them. Yesterday. First time in this tournament. Karan Casey not picking up a wicket in the first 2 overs.
Definitely, he had a good run against Hong Kong and UAE.
at bounce from this wicket. And if you talk about the changes, UAE have taken out Just Guineani, who just debuted yesterday for UAE, and brought him left arm medium pacer Mohammad Javadullah. I think it is because of the wicket, Sarat. If you look at this wicket and the previous wicket that Nepal played against Hong Kong, this wicket has some grass over in it. So I think it's a very good wicket for the seamer. We have seen Karan Casey doing pretty well in the first match against UAE.
That's correct. UAE making that change. A left arm seamer. Also probably adding a different option in the team. That extra bit of grass in the wicket definitely helps the seamers a bit more. Quick single taken by Asif.
Mohammad Javadullah played the first game against Nepal, was taken out in the game against Hong Kong, but he's back today. Left arm seamer Karan Casey has had a brilliant run so far in this tournament.
After having a good start yesterday, scoring 20 odd runs, he would look to build on today and make a big score before the main tournament. That's clipped away nicely in the leg side for another single. Nicely fielded there by Avinash Bora as well. So 6 overs done, UAE 55 for 2.
वर्कआउट सँगै चाहिन्छ डाबर हनी जसले पुरा गर्छ हाम्रो फिटनेस रुटिन
डाबर हनीमा छ एन्टिअक्सिडेन्ट र मिनरल जसले तपाईको फिटनेस रुटिन कम्प्लिट गर्नको साथै तपाईलाई राख्छ सधैँ फिट र यङ
डाबर हनी स्टे फिट फील यङ
Maximize your success with Maximax, a complete solution for abroad studies and visa services. For more, maximax.com.au.
मेचीदेखि महाकालीसम्म वाइवाई छ हामी सबैको मनमा
बर्जर सिल्क ब्रेड इजी यो ग्ल्यामरस छ र घरको भित्तालाई पनि प्रोटेक्ट गर्छ ब्याक्टेरिया भाइरस र पोल्युसनबाट
Now, Sarat, what should be approach of Ritya Arvind and Asif from here?
Yeah, it's Gulshan Jha who's coming first for his first over. So, yeah, that's clipped away nicely. Low full toss form for them to really play aggressively at the end.
Gulshan Jha bowling his first over in this match. He got rid of Asif Khan in the first game against UAE in the same wicket. A good effort there by Sompal Khami.
Very good bit of fielding. Neatly done by Sompal, running to his left. Very good sprinter Sompal as well. Covers ground very quickly. There you go. Went down. Rolled over nicely. Good technique that is. That's beautiful bowling by Gulshan. On and around that fourth, fifth stump. Hitting the deck hard.
Was looking dangerous in yesterday's match against Hong Kong, China. And this is what I love about Ritya Arvind. He takes time to settle in the wicket. He gets that understanding of the wicket. And look at this beautiful trophy, Sarat. Who is going to win this? Nepal already into the final.
We mentioned about it yesterday. Isn't it a beautiful one? I tell you, you can pour a lot of drinks on that in this Dosai time, actually. What do you reckon? 2 liters inside there?
I guess 2 liters would be fine in that trophy.
That's got away nicely and good bit of fielding there by Kushal Bhurtel. So So yeah, it's Dasai time and happy Dasai and a happy Navami as well. So I've just been to the Taleju Bhavani temple, which is located in Basantapur, and it's to tell you, to inform you, it's just opened once in a year. I tell you, there is a big line, and people are queuing up from early morning, that is from 2 a.m. I asked the volunteers there, people were queuing up for 3 hours, and I was lucky enough to go there.
Dot ball to finish the over. UAE 60 for the loss of 2 wickets.
माया विश्वास र थोरै बालापनको साथ मात्र यति कुरा याद राख कि म्याजिक ल्याउनलाई सबैभन्दा ठुलो कुरा नै एक अर्काको साथ हो।
यति कार्पेट किन्दा कार्पेटको पछाडि यतिको लोगो हेर्न नबिर्सिनुहोला। यति कार्पेट, कार्पेटको शहंशाह। मेचीदेखि महाकालीसम्म वाई छ हामी सबैको मनमा।
Maximize your success with Maximax, a complete solution for abroad studies and visa services. For more, maximax.com.au.
Pretty even Stevens at the moment for UAE and Nepal. 64 to 7 overs, that is.
Salmalla coming into ball his second over of this match. If you look at the Nepali squad today, we have only one left-arm orthodox, and that is Kushal Malla, and UAE have 6 right-handed batsmen. And I think this is a good move, Sarath, because we have 2 right-handed batsmen in the middle, and the captain has brought in Kushal Malla. We have seen Rohit Paudel captaincy throughout the series as well. He's been fabulous with rotating the bowler. That's a good call, a dangerous one, but reaches safely Vritya Arvind.
That had hit. Arvind could have been in trouble. Let's have a look at the replay. The quick Dipendra Airi as ever. Quick release, and it was a very marginal one. Very close call that was.
You need to be absolutely brave enough to snatch the run from Dipendra Singh Airi's hand. Playing with soft hands. I think this is sensible batting from both the batsmen, Asif and Vritya. They are going after that loose deliveries, respecting good balls, rotating the strike, keeping the scoreboard ticking. And this is what releases some pressure off you. Both the new batsmen in when they lost their both opener, Khalid and Wasim. He's getting that turn from the wicket.
Bowling very well there, Kushal Malla. Changing the pace, you could see earlier he bowled slow. This one was pushed through. Although he looks a very calm guy, Kushal Malla, but he has a very smart brain under his head. Showing it with his bat and with the ball as well. Different moments. That was a quick run. Dive attempted by Arvind. Safe and sound.
Well, they are taking those risky runs. They don't need those risky runs at the moment. They're straight in the hands of Rohit Paudel. Well, sir, at this point of time, it's not needed because you are building the partnership, and if you cannot afford to take those risky runs.
Looking to play at the back foot, interestingly, Asif. So it's 8 overs done. UAE 63 for 2.
Bottle रसायो देखेर मेरो होठ नयाँ ट्रेन्डी बोतलमा brought tasty फल फुलको मजा tasty now you feel the fun like you never felt before
म्याङ्गो अनार र मिक्स्ड फ्रुटको साथै अब 2 नयाँ स्वादमा लिची र गुआवा पनि तपाईको फेभरेट रियल अब नयाँ ट्रेन्डी पेट बोतलमा हाम्रो मनमा वाइ वाइ तिम्रो मेरो हाम्रो सबको मनमा छ वाइ
मेचीदेखि महाकालीसम्म वाई छ हामी सबैको मनमा।
बर्जर सिल्क ब्रिथ इजी यो ग्ल्यामरस छ र घरको भित्तालाई पनि प्रोटेक्ट गर्छ ब्याक्टेरिया भाइरस र पोल्युसन
Gulshan coming into ball. See when look at that. Look at that from Dipendra Singh Airi. I was telling you, you cannot afford to take runs, risky runs when ball is in Dipendra Singh Airi's hand.
Whenever we watch Dipendra Singh Airi fielding, look at that. That was driven nicely straight into his hands. Doesn't he look like the version of Flash? He's the Flash for Nepal as well. Yeah, we call him the Tiger. Doesn't he hunt down batsmen with his fielding as well?
Well, he hunts down batsmen with his fielding, bowling, and batting. A 3D cricketer, Dipendra Singh Airi. Crowd coming in good number to watch the game. It's a festive season out here, but look at the love for this game of cricket.
Amazing to see. Even though it's like prime Dasai time, you can see packed crowds. The stand is already packed there in the background and in the VIP sections as well, which is so good to see. Speaks about the passion and love for this game in our country. Nepal is very lucky and blessed to have fans like that. That's the shy at the stumps by Kushal. Made it easily, Asif.
Well, we need to give credit to Vritya and Asif the way they are batting. They are taking those singles. Easily rotating the strike. Five fielders inside the circle.
Made it home easily there, Asif. Interesting field setting there. Third man up, the short fine leg up. Maybe there's not like very quick pace in this wicket. We have been mentioning about that slow tennis ball bounce which we have in this Mulpani cricket ground. And rightly so. Both these batters are very strong in the square of the wicket. That's cut away for a single.
Good bowling there by Gulshan as well. He's bowling according to the field set.
No wonder you see he's not trying too much. He's just bowling within himself. He's not running too hard as well in his run-up. But I would love to see him bowl quick, you know, Ayush. When he first came in, you mentioned earlier in the previous games as well, he was very quick. He has that potential to bowl quick as well. Why not bowl 140 when you have the potential to do it?
This time trying to go over the ground. There's a fielder out there. Safe and sweet, Sompal Kami.
Attempting that big shot there, Asif, over the long off. It was a good length delivery by Gulshan. Look at that. Pitched around the good length. Tried to slash it. Got nowhere near the bat. Went high up in the air and comfortably judged and taken by Sompal. Isn't he having a good day today in the field?
Well, he's having a...
Only you know what's important to you. For food, Food Mandu.
घाम पानीको लुकामारी खुसीका हरेक क्षणको तयारी बियु र सिलिकन प्रविधियुक्त बर्जर वेदरकोट लङ लाइफ घाम पानी छेक्छ 10 वर्ष टिक्छ
प्रोस्टाइल प्राकृतिक तत्त्वहरूको गुणसहित नयाँ आकर्षक ब्यागमा जसले तपाईँको कपाललाई राख्छ ड्यान्ड्रफ फ्री र चम्किलो अनि राख्छ तपाईँलाई अलवेज स्टाइलिश एन्ड कन्फिडेन्ट
ProStyle for my man.
घर बनाउन गाह्रो छ म्याडम
बेस स्ट्रङ भयो भने भइहाल्छ नि
बेस मात्र स्ट्रङ होइन फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी पनि चाहिन्छ
गो प्रिमियर स्टिल
अफ कोर्स
Fred carried that confidence in this game as well. It was punched towards the cover region. Gets off the mark with a single, and that's over, done. 9th over done, 67 for 3 UAE.
Workout सँगै चाहिन्छ Dabur Honey. जसले पुरा गर्छ हाम्रो फिटनेस रुटिन।
डाबर हनीमा छ एन्टिअक्सिडेन्ट र मिनरल जसले तपाईँको फिटनेस रुटिन कम्प्लिट गर्नको साथै तपाईँलाई राख्छ सधैँ फिट र यङ।
डाबर हनी, स्टे फिट, feel young।
हाम्रो मनमा वाइ वाइ, हाम्रो मनमा वाइ वाइ, तिम्रो मेरो हाम्रो सबको मनमा छ वाइ।
मेचीदेखि महाकालीसम्म वाइ वाइ छ हामी सबैको मनमा।
नेपाल टेलिकमको 4G नै पर्फेक्ट छ। स्पिड, टेक्नोलोजी।
Malla coming into ball. Again Dipendra Singh Airi. Lightning quick Dipendra Singh Airi. So that in this series we have seen bowlers picking that wicket from good length area. So why is it like you find it difficult to play in the good length areas ball, and what should be the approach of the batsman? Today we saw Sompal Kami picking up.
He picks up the ball with everything, the hands, the legs. I won't be surprised as we call him the tiger. He'll pick up the ball with his mouth and get people run out. So yeah, you're talking about the wickets falling on those deliveries of good length and back of length. The reason is because of that extra bounce, Ayush. Those are the deliveries the batsmen need to be careful of. You cannot take chances. You cannot risk shot playing across the line on those balls. You could see in the last game, even Asif was trying to flick that ball off his hips. So those two shots, big appeal, denied by the umpire. So as I mentioned, those two balls, the good length ball and the back of length ball, if you try to hit that ball, it's kind of a risk in this kind of wicket because it will tend to hit the top of the bat, and playing across the line also, the ball doesn't come off the wicket that fast as you expect as a batsman. So if you play it little early or a little too late, you're definitely going to get in trouble. That's the main reason you need, this Mulpani wicket especially, you need to be careful of those deliveries.
Batsmen need to be cautious. Well, in the previous ball, we saw Rita Arvind trying to play that shot in the same fashion that he got out in yesterday's game. He need to be careful playing those shots. What should be approach of batsman, Sarath, when you are tackling those deliveries from good length and short of length?
So yeah, you could either walk to down the wicket, play with, come to the bowler, make pace of the ball by yourself, or wait in the back foot, go a little back, use the crease, and use the length of the delivery. So it's 10 overs done. We'll have a short drinks break and come back to that. 69 for 3.
You're real ho.
यो हो रियल। रियल फ्रुटबाट बनेको रियल जुसमा छ रियल न्युट्रिसन, रियल टेस्ट र रियल ह्याप्पिनेस। त्यसैले त रियल जुस रियल हो नि।
Maximize your success with Maximax, a complete solution for abroad studies and visa services. For more, maximax.com.au.
हाम्रो मनमा वाइ वाइ, हाम्रो मनमा वाइ वाइ, तिम्रो मेरो हाम्रो सबको मनमा छ वाइ।
मेचीदेखि महाकालीसम्म वाइ वाइ छ हामी सबैको मनमा।
घाम पानीको लुकामारी, खुसीका हरेक क्षणको तयारी, पियु र सिलिकन प्रविधियुक्त बर्जर वेदरकोट लङ लाइफ। घाम पानी छेक्छ, 10 वर्ष टिक्छ।
जसले पुरा गर्छ हाम्रो फिटनेस रुटिन।
डाबर हनीमा छ एन्टिअक्सिडेन्ट र मिनरल जसले तपाईँको फिटनेस रुटिन कम्प्लिट गर्नको साथै तपाईँलाई राख्छ सधैँ फिट र यङ।
डाबर हनी, स्टे फिट, feel
जिन्दगी सारा पल्सर बाइकमा पल्सर बाइकमा देख्नेले देखिजान्छ बुझ्नेले बुझिजान्छ भेट्नेले भेटिजान्छ
माया विश्वास र थोरै बालकको साथले स्वादमा बेग्लै मिठास आउँछ मात्र यति कुरा याद राख कि म्याजिक ल्याउनलाई सबैभन्दा ठुलो कुरा नै एक अर्काको साथ हो
वर्कआउट सँगै चाहिन्छ डाबर हनी जसले पुरा गर्छ हाम्रो फिटनेस रुटिन
डाबर हनीमा छ एन्टिअक्सिडेन्ट र मिनरल जसले तपाईँको फिटनेस रुटिन कम्प्लिट गर्नको साथै
Had a decent start just before losing those 3 wickets. That's punched away nicely at the covers. As I welcome back Sachin. Very good morning.
Very good morning, Sharad. 70 for 3. UAE only managing to get 14 runs off the last 4 overs. This has been a brilliant comeback by Nepal with the ball. Gulshan and Mushal Malla applying that break. At one point of time, UAE were going at 10 runs and over.
Absolutely. That's what happens, when you keep losing wickets consecutively. And a decent partnership, these two. Asif and Arvind in the middle after losing those 2 openers, Wasim and Khalid. They need to bat on for next 5 overs, these two, Alishan and Britya. Set a good platform for the incoming batsmen like Basil and Nasir, who are good hitters of the ball.
Also, this is a tricky track, isn't it, Sharad? We saw Nepal scoring mammoth 213 in their previous game against Hong Kong. UAE defeating Hong Kong. Comes down the track this time. Top edge. 1 bounce. Over the boundary. 4 runs.
That's better from Alishan Sharafu, yeah. Trying to make room, coming down the track. Talking in the last over. Changing the length of the bowler. There you can see. He was trying to go over the covers actually. Got late in through the ball and slashed it away over point.
That has broken some shackles here for UAE, but they still have so much to do. I don't think anything under 160 will bother Nepal when they're at this good form. And this partnership, very, very crucial. Great batting. Great batting. You got a boundary, take a single, give the strike back to the experienced partner, Vidya Arvind.
And absolutely well bowled by Gulshan as well. Cramping the batsman, coming closer to the stumps. That's the perfect length, I believe, in this wicket. It's not easy to hit over the long on, long off regions in that particular delivery. Need to be patient and keep hitting those areas, especially the pace bowlers.
That's how he got his first wicket as well, Gulshan Shah. He forced the batter to go after him, straight, was held on. Oh, cheeky, Vidya Arvind telling his partner that the ball went towards the offside.
Probably was expecting Gulshan's line to be around the stumps, but that was bowled outside. Very well bowled actually by Gulshan, seeing the batsman making that move and he was bowling that wider to Vritya's reach.
Gulshan usually accused of going for too many runs, but today has been an excellent performance by him. 2.4 overs, 1 wicket, that important wicket. Given away only 16 runs so far. Highest. Don't think that went where he intended with the Arvind, but 4 runs nevertheless for him.
That was well bowled. A leg cutter there by Gulshan. Change of pace. Surprisingly, Vidya Arvind there. Didn't expect that actually. Got the edge right in the gap between the keeper and third man.
Lucky boundary. Both of them actually. Not at all what they intended the ball to go. Gulshan Shah would not mind those. 80 for 3. Slowly gaining the momentum again. Can they build a partnership here? Arvind and Alishan. The team needs it. They're in desperate need of a partnership here. Still have 55 deliveries to go. Last ball of the Gulshan Shah's over coming up. Straight to the fielder this time, no runs. 11 gone, 80 for 3, UAE.
क्लोभ सुपर हिरोको साथ चम्किलो दाँत अनि ताजा सास डाबर हर्बल क्लोभ टुथपेस्ट जसमा छ ल्वाङको सुपर पावर। यसले दाँतलाई किरा लाग्नबाट बचाउँछ, दाँतलाई राख्छ स्वस्थ, सफा, चम्किलो अनि दिन्छ ताजा सास। दाँतको सुपर हिरो।
Maximize your success with Maximax, a complete solution for abroad studies and visa services. For more, maximax.com.au.
यति कार्पेट किन्दा कार्पेटको पछाडि यतिको लोगो हेर्न नबिर्सिनुहोला। यति कार्पेट, कार्पेटको शहंशाह।
Avinash Bora. Oh, beautiful delivery first up. Catch it was the call. He's been introduced for the first time. Avinash Bora. Now this has been a kind of routine, isn't it? Rohit Paudel likes introducing Avinash Bora in the later half of his bowling innings.
Yes, and that's what Avinash himself prefers as well. Played a lot together with him in the domestic leagues, and that's what he prefers. That was a bit wide. Maybe he could have made a better effort.
Too harsh, Sharad, too harsh. Shorter ones was a slower bouncer attempted, but lucky the Arvind didn't find it in the gap.
Avinash has really been working hard on those slower bouncers especially. He was very good with the Yorkers from the start, but now he's added up this different skill of his. And you could see him bowling well in the Asian Games and picking him up a lot of wickets with that ball as well.
Full toss, lucky this time. They're happy taking singles so far in this over. They want to be a little cautious against Avinash because Avinash is a tricky customer, isn't it, Sharan? You played a lot of cricket with him. He is not a conventional bowler, has a slingy action.
Yeah, I mean, the way he has developed himself, he's been the pick of the T20 international bowlers for Nepal. And he's been evolving. That's what I am very impressed about. Yes, he, as you mentioned, he has that slingy action, which comes from a very low height. It's not easy to get under the ball as a batsman to get that elevation to hit those sixes. So yes, it's not easy to face him, you know.
A lot of us tried being Malinga in our earlier days. Such a difficult action to champion, isn't it, Sharad?
Yeah, it should be coming naturally to you. You can't copy those kind of actions or you might lose one shoulder of yours.
Yeah, back in the days when in school you used to copy unorthodox cricketers like Malinga, even Dhoni when he used to bat. Some issue there with Kushal Patel. Something has got into his eyes maybe.
Yeah, while fielding probably some dust coming into his eyes. Just a quick check by the physio Bikram Newpane.
Did the ball hit his eyes? Oh, it did. It was the ball hitting his glasses maybe. Luckily no harm done.
That's dangerous. You know, sometimes Sachin, when the ball hits you slowly, the glass might break and you know it might pierce your eyes.
Very well bowled. Very well bowled. He beat Vidya Arvind with the pace. As Sharad was mentioning, he's working really hard in his slow deliveries, slower bounces as well. I know he's worked really hard to come into the team. That was a cutter. Very well bowled.
Beautifully bowled. It didn't get up from the wicket as well.
Slashes it this time. For the second run. Sandeep Zora's throw won't harm Vidya Arvind at all. 2 runs completed easily eventually. 3 singles in the very first 3 deliveries. 5 runs off the first 5 balls. I think he's done relatively well here, Avinash Bora.
Exactly. He has those variations. When you can bowl that Yorker, those slower balls, slower ball bouncers. Yeah, that's an amazing skill to have as a pace bowler.
They'll think of the second run again, but decide against it. And 7 runs off the very first over of Avinash Bora. The score is now 86 for 3, UAE.
वर्कआउट सँगै चाहिन्छ डाबर हनी जसले पुरा गर्छ हाम्रो फिटनेस रुटिन
डाबर हनीमा छ एन्टिअक्सिडेन्ट र मिनरल जसले तपाईँको फिटनेस रुटिन कम्प्लिट गर्नको साथै तपाईँलाई राख्छ सधैँ फिट र यङ
डाबर हनी स्टे फिट फील यङ
Maximize your success with Maximax, a complete solution for abroad studies and visa services. For more, maximax.com.au.
नेपाल टेलिकमको 4G नै पर्फेक्ट छ स्पिड टेक्नोलोजी कभरेज रिलायबिलिटी अफोर्डेबिलिटी र साथै क्वालिटी र सर्भिसमा पनि नेपाल टेलिकम
Kushal Malla coming for his fourth one has balled pretty economically, just given away 7 runs, and that's an easy run out. There you go. Just flicks the ball, bails out.
And to make it sure, he also approves the stumps because he realizes that he actually hit the stumps before the ball was collected. They took too many chances against Dipinder Singh ID. They should not have. That's the reason why they've lost another wicket here. This was a bit too cheeky by Kushal, but he realized that he didn't have the ball in his hands when he stroked the stumps, but realized it and he uprooted the stumps, which means Sarafu has been dismissed for 9 of 7 deliveries. Drives it down the ground. So Rafu lost his wicket. Sharat, the synonym of suicide is running when the ball has gone to Dipinder Singh ID.
Yeah, you can't be more correct there, Sachin. He's a terrific fielder. And the ball has been chasing him today, Sachin. That's the first time he got that run out, but he was very close before as well. The UAE batsmen need to be careful when, especially when it goes in his hand.
Tend to take quick singles, but you'll also have to realize it's Dipinder Singh ID is one of the quickest in the world when it comes to ground fielding. Yoked him up this time.
You know, once I asked him in a training session when I was back in the team, I asked him, why don't you dive so much, Dipendra? And he replied, why to dive when you can just get to the ball while running? I don't need to dive, he was replying.
That'll also save you from injuries. Now, let's have a look at this. Kushal, realizing that he had this wicket anyway, he also realized that he just picked up the bails and the bail and not the stumps. The ball did not have any connection with the stump. He realized it and then uprooted the stump.
Yeah, just making sure that it's going to be a run out. Both the batsmen were in the same end actually.
Let's talk about Kushal Malla's bowling performance. He's given away only 9 runs and 1 ball to go in his spell. So 9 runs. He's given away only 9 runs in his 23 deliveries. Excellent spell of bowling.
Copying his mentor Shakti Gausan, isn't he? Who used to be a miserly bowler.
That is the end of Kushal Malla's spell. 4 overs, 10 runs. What a brilliant spell this is for his team. 89 for 4 is the score.
क्लोभ सुपर हिरोको साथ चम्किलो दाँत अनि ताजा सास क्लोभ सुपर हिरो डाबर हर्बल क्लोभ टुथपेस्ट जसमा छ ल्वाङको सुपर पावर यसले दाँतलाई किरा लाग्नबाट बचाउँछ दाँतलाई राख्छ स्वस्थ सफा चम्किलो अनि दिन्छ ताजा सास दाँतको सुपर हिरो
हामी चार मिल्ली गर्छौं घरको श्रृङ्गार बर्जर पेन्ट्स हाम्रो घर हाम्रो शान 100 घर नगदपति बम्परमा लखपति
नेपाल टेलिकमको 4G नै पर्फेक्ट छ स्पिड टेक्नोलोजी कभरेज रिलायबिलिटी अफोर्डेबिलिटी र साथै
Again, an attempt for a quick single. They'll have to be very, very careful here because these Nepali boys, they're very quick shot at. They're very, very quick.
Especially Rohit, Dipendra, Sandeep Jura, these guys are like quick as an cheetah, I tell you. While fielding, I would like to give a name to Dipendra as the Flash as well. What else you call him? Like the lightning, the Flash, the cheetah?
He's one of the fastest in the world, to be honest. He is very, very quick. And the mistake that UAE batters were doing consistently is they try to steal single off Deepinder Singh ID. I do not know if there is anything.
Just shows that that's a bit of lack of awareness. Need to pick the right fielders while running. Need to understand who are very quick in the field.
How much did you apply that formula yourself, Sharad? How much did you look at the fielder who had the ball before taking a single?
I think I was too aware and made other people run out. I was a very slow runner, Sachin. I used to make sure if I could reach. That's very good fielding there by Gulshan. Kept it for 2 runs, saved 2 crucial runs there for his team.
You do not need to run very fast when you could hit those boundaries and sixes that you did for Nepal, Sharad. This was almost another boundary. The boundaries have dried up now. They're not coming easily. This has been a wonderful comeback by this spirited Nepali side. With the Irvin now 39 of 43. Hasn't been a very smooth stay at the crease. He had to struggle for his runs. They've come back for the second run. Again, brilliant fielding.
What fielding? What fielding that is by Burtel. The ball was just running down that slope. Could see there, dug in nicely there by Richard, right in the gap between the mid wicket and long on. Went around the ball, Kushal Burtel, and got that left hand out and just passed it to his fielder, Vivek Yadav.
He's got that again. Straight to Deepinder Singh ID, and now they've realized it. Sarafu must be saying to Priti Arvind, you had the same opportunity, why did you run me out? I did not want to run when the ball was with Deepinder Singh ID. He's not happy at his fielding in today's game. Sharad, you could see him being frustrated because he was not getting those straight hits on the stump.
That's what the standards he maintains for himself, Dipendra, and for others to follow as well. So it's 14 overs done, UAE 96 for 4.
You're real ho.
यो हो रियल रियल फ्रुटबाट बनेको रियल जुसमा छ रियल न्युट्रिसन रियल टेस्ट र रियल ह्याप्पिनेस त्यसैले त रियल जुस रियल हो नि
यति कार्पेट किन्दा कार्पेटको पछाडि यतिको लोगो हेर्न नबिर्सिनुहोला यति कार्पेटको शहंशाह
नेपाल टेलिकमको 4G नै पर्फेक्ट छ स्पिड टेक्नोलोजी कभरेज रिलायबिलिटी अफोर्डेबिलिटी र साथै क्वालिटी र सर्भिसमा पनि नेपाल टेलिकम
Bowler and a fielder. Full toss. Not the kind of start you'd have wanted.
So Sachin, I've got the timer out again. Let's see how much time does it take to bowl this over.
Your Russ is on back to his running spot, isn't it? Deepinder Singh ID. He's bowling to Basil Hamid, who was the highest scorer for UAE in the first match against Nepal. Flick towards the onside, not a good delivery at all. Drifting down and deservedly punished by Bashir Hamid. Bonus runs here for UAE and they'll get their 100.
That was a loose ball by Dipendra, trying to cramp the batsman, trying to bowl that Yorker, but just clipped away nicely by Basil for a well-timed boundary.
Now they'll also have to look, the UAE batters, as to when to accelerate. Full toss again, gift, easy picking, and Bashir Hamid will smash the ball reaches to the crowd. Devinder Subedi has a little stretch. 6 welcome runs here for UAE.
Another loose ball by Dipendra coming round the wicket this time, trying to ball that Yorker again as well. But that was kind of a free hit, a very hip high full toss. And Basil didn't connect that nicely. Went out of the ground.
He's releasing the pressure now, Devendra Singh Ahi. He's already given 111 runs.
It was a tight ball, dot ball, could come back. You would question this decision of bringing Dipendra as a spinner in the 16th over, or in the 15th over rather. Still have Vivek Yadav as a medium pace option, who's coming back in the team after a long time. There you go, that's clipped away again. And that's gone all the way.
This is not very intelligent bowling here by Dipendra Singh Ahi. This was short. It was towards the leg side, so all Basil Hamid had to do was pick that ball up. And he did it in style.
It's the 45th six of the tournament. That shot, look at that shot. Was down the leg side, used the pace of the bowler and hit backward of square leg and travelled a long way as well. Cleared the ropes easily.
He's coming over the wicket now. Yoked him up this time. Finally got his delivery right. The thing for the second run. Side against it, and that's the end of the 15th over. UAE after this big over are 114 for 4.
Bottle रसायो देखे मेरो होटल नया trendy bottle my bar tasty फल फल को मजा tasty now you feel the fall like you never felt before
म्याङ्गो अनार र मिक्स्ड फ्रुटको साथै अब दुई नयाँ स्वादमा लिची र गुआवा पनि तपाईको फेभरेट रियल अब नयाँ ट्रेन्डी पेट बोतलमा
innings, and Basil Hamid has made a big impact coming in at number 6. So they'll turn back to Sampal Kami to bowl his 4th and final over. Wish a very good afternoon to Ayush Gautam. Ayush, this game very much hangs in the balance.
Well, definitely, Andrew. And credit goes to Vidya Arvind, the way he's been staying in the wicket. And we have seen throughout this tournament so far, if you stay at the wicket, you can make those runs. And later half of the innings, it's easier to bat as compared to the first half of the innings.
I have to say, there's a real festival atmosphere, isn't there? There's a marvellous crowd, probably 1,500, maybe 2,000 people plus already. That will only grow throughout the day, and everyone enjoying the celebrations. One thing is for certain, you know how to do festivals here in Nepal.
Well, definitely, we have lots of festival. And I'm surprised, Andrew, it's like the 9th day, Navami today, and everyone being in the home with their families, but they are coming in large number to watch the cricket. Absolutely, they love their cricket so much. And cricket is a religion now, becoming a religion in this country.
Great work by Kushal Mallet. He's bowled really nicely, actually. Was the sort of occasional left-arm spinner being utilised in place of Lalit Rajbanshi. Might be a case, there's almost too many bowling options here for Rohit Powell. We've seen Vivek Yadav come into the team today, not used yet with the ball. Avinash Bahar obviously used lots at the death. Kami he's gone with here, but that one over of Irie was very expensive. Maybe, just maybe, the UAE sensing a chance to push up plus north of 160, and just maybe inches short. Did it carry? Hard to tell. Good tumbling effort from Mala, but he can't hold on.
Balkani, look at that movement. He's still getting that movement in the air. Oh, Kushal Malla tried his best to catch that ball. And Vidya Arvind has been fabulous today. The way he's to the matured innings so far from Vidya. Offered some room this time.
I hope you're enjoying this Himalaya TV HD broadcast. One thing I would love in years to come, I'd love it to Dipendra Singh Airi camera, because he's phenomenal. I spent the last 10 hours sitting square of the wicket here watching him and him alone. He must have had 20, 25 touches of the ball. He had one successful run out. He had two, maybe three attempted run outs. It's hard to get across just how quick he is to the ball. In general, Nepal's ground fielding has been outstanding. Get to the end of the 16th, 108 for 4.
वर्कआउट सँगै चाहिन्छ डाबर हनी जसले पुरा गर्छ हाम्रो फिटनेस रुटिन
डाबर हनीमा छ एन्टिअक्सिडेन्ट र मिनरल जसले तपाईको फिटनेस रुटिन कम्प्लिट गर्नको साथै तपाईलाई राख्छ सधैँ फिट र यङ
डाबर हनी स्टे फिट फिल यङ
हाम्रो मनमा वाइ वाइ तिम्रो मेरो हाम्रो सबको मनमा छ वाइ मेचीदेखि महाकालीसम्म वाइ वाइ छ हामी सबैको मनमा
बर्जर सिल्क ब्रिथ इजी यो ग्ल्यामरस छ र घरको भित्तालाई पनि प्रोटेक्ट गर्छ ब्याक्टेरिया भाइरस र पोल्युसनबाट
नेपाल टेलिकमको 4G नै पर्फेक्ट छ स्पिड टेक्नोलोजी कभरेज रिलायबिलिटी अफोर्डेबिलिटी र साथै क्वालिटी र सर्भिसमा पनि नेपाल टेलिकम राष्ट्रको सञ्चार
Gets that important wicket of Ritya Arvind. What a delivery there by Avinash. An important wicket.
Right on the money, a change of ends for Bahara. Comes in from the Mulpani end and just a good length delivery, nothing more. Aravind, who's struggled to accelerate, just tried to create some room, hit it through the offside. Good length, maybe just checked in the wicket a bit. Could have been a bit of a cutter from Bahara. He's got another wicket to his tally. Aravind's gone for 45. It's 118 for 5.
प्रोस्टार प्राकृतिक तत्त्वहरूको गुणसहित नयाँ आकर्षक ब्यागमा जसले तपाईँको कपाललाई राख्छ ट्यानर फ्री र चम्किलो अनि राख्छ तपाईँलाई अलवेज स्टाइलिश एन्ड कन्फिडेन्ट
प्रोस्टार फर माई म्यान
के पठाऊ थ्याङ्क यू किनकि मेरो साथीलाई कलेज जान एकदम सजिलो भएको छ बिफोर इट वाज नट नाउ सी इज राइट अन टाइम जब मेरो मामुलाई भाइ आउने दिनमा एकदम गाह्रो भएको थियो कुनै पनि एम्बुलेन्स पाएको थिएन एन्ड एट द्याट टाइम देयर वाज यु माई फ्रेन्ड हजुरले ममलाई राइट टाइममा सेफली हस्पिटल पुर्याउनु भयो अहिले मेरो भाइ हेल्दी एन्ड सेफ छ थ्याङ्क यू पठाऊ
हामी चार दिल्ली झुल्ली गर्छौँ घरको श्रृङ्गार बर्जर पेन्ट्स हाम्रो घर हाम्रो शान
Talented young group of cricketers coming through the Emirati development system. 19 years of age, that's another look at the wicket. I think it definitely just stuck in the pitch a bit, didn't it?
I guess he's completely misjudged that line and length from Avinash. It was an important wicket for Nepal. Ritya was looking dangerous.
I think it's Basil Hamid who's really taken the aggressive role. Wonderful atmosphere in and around the ground. Some choosing not to part with their 200 rupees to come in and enjoy the action and get a little perched, elevated view. It's a gorgeous part of the city. We're out east of the city, right next to the Kakarna forest. Took a walk in there last night. Wild deer, monkeys, fish, rabbits. Gorgeous part of the world here, and I don't think I've ever seen a more beautiful time of year. Clear skies, and it's party time in Kathmandu. Top edge, this should be a chance. No, it won't. It's going to fall out of reach. Bahara, maybe the one who got the closest to it, and Asif Sheikh tidies up.
Avinash Bohra, a surprising new batsman with some variations. have seen Basil Hamid, the first match they played against Nepal, scored that important half century for UAE. What do you think about the way UAE have played so far?
Certainly a better effort with the bat than in the first game between these two sides in this Dabur Honey Nepal T20I triangular series. They should get north of the 140 they made there, but they're going to need to take momentum in. So critical in both white ball formats, but particularly the T20 format. We saw that yesterday. Hong Kong had all the momentum going into the 17th over, batting first, and then it fell away as soon as Babar Hyatt was dismissed, and as a consequence, UAE won comfortably. They need 3 big overs after this one to finish. Don't think 150 is enough. 160 is the target.
I think both the batsmen will be eyeing for that 160 plus score in the first match against Nepal as well. Ali Nasir and Basil Hamid were the man who rebuilt that innings and took UAE to 140.
We've seen it's been a difficult pitch to come in and just score right from the off on. Stupendra Singh Hari affects another direct hit, the middle stump.
वर्कआउट सँगै चाहिन्छ डाबर हनी जसले पूरा गर्छ हाम्रो फिटनेस रुटिन
डाबर हनीमा छ एन्टिअक्सिडेन्ट र मिनरल जसले तपाईको फिटनेस रुटिन कम्प्लिट गर्नको साथै तपाईले राख्छ सधैँ फिट र यङ
डाबर हनी स्टे फिट फील यङ
घाम पानीको लुकामारी खुसीका हरेक क्षणको तयारी बियु र सिलिकन प्रविधियुक्त बर्जर वेदरकोट लङ लाइफ घाम पानी छेक्छ 10 वर्ष टिक्छ
माया विश्वास र थुप्रै बालकहरूको साथले स्वादमा बेग्लै मिठास आउँछ मात्र यति कुरा याद राख कि म्याजिक ल्याउनलाई सबैभन्दा ठुलो कुरा नै एक अर्काको साथ हो
VIPs in too. Great to see them. Great to have you with us here in Himalaya at CVHD. Andrew Leonard here with Ayush Gautam. How good has Karen KC been throughout the series, Ayush? He just keeps getting better and better.
Well, definitely Karan Kesey has been bowling those deliveries so well. 3 matches that he plays wicketless in this game so far, Karan, but he has developed much as a cricketer, Karan Kesey. We have seen Karan using those slower bouncers to get the wicket. Look at that kid, enjoying the cricket.
Yeah, something I'm always struck with when I go out in and amongst the crowd and have a chat to people. Parents, mums and dads want to bring their children. Heaved away. Has he got enough of this? Oh, yes, he has. Right into the Nepal team dugout. Basil Hamid. He's the man right now. Good, impactful innings yesterday, and he's doing it again. Gets the long handle out and gets 6.
A clean strike and the ball goes the distance. That's a magnificent 6. And Basil Hamid is the man who has stayed in the crease. As Lenny was talking about, you cannot just come and directly hit the ball. You need to stay in the crease to get the wicket. You need to understand the wicket before playing those shots.
There's really only been a couple of batters that have got going right from the start. Hamid's one of them. Wasim yesterday. Round the wicket now, and brilliant batting. This is outstanding from Basil Hamid. Bang, bang, 6 and now 4. Uses that angle and helps it round the corner.
Playing according to the field set, Basil Hamid. As we're talking about Basil Hamid and Ali Nasir, we're the man that rebuilt the UAE innings in the first match against Nepal, and lots of responsibilities on this man, Basil Hamid. Experienced campaigner. 31 years of age. This team, the UAE team, has depth in their batting lineup. As we always say that Nepali team have that depth in the batting lineup. But if you see UAE team as well, they have got that depth in their batting lineup, Lenny.
Yeah, they got experience as well. This is the thing I like about their mix of youth. Veterans like Hamid. Hamid can come in and play roles like this because he knows how to do it. I think this is also good for Nepal. They're being put under pressure for the first time. Their fielding is held up very well. But just with that over from Dipender Singh Ari, which by his own admission was off the money, it's meant that they've had to go back to KC, who's been a little bit off today. He's been expensive. With 2 overs to come after this one, it might not just be the projected 150 at the rate they're going. It's 160, 165, maybe 170 if Ali Nazir can get into the act with Hamid now.
Well, it will be interesting to see how Ali Nasir now takes this innings forward. A beautiful ground, Mulbani International Cricket Ground. Crowd enjoying the cricket.
And also, I think this is really good for Nepal. I know they want to win every game they play, and that's almost become the expectation. Great view there from the VIP section. But ahead of the final, they're already in the final of this Dabur Honey Tri-Series, and ahead of the T20 World Cup qualifier for the Asia region that follows. They want to be tested. Right now, Basil Hamid in particular is doing that. 160 plus isn't necessarily going to be an easy chase.
Well, you have got that good bowling lineup. Everyone enjoying cricket. Dhaka topi out there. I got a man who was wearing Dhaka topi in the morning. I think, Andrew, you need to wear that. You look handsome in Dhaka topi.
Well, thank you, Ayush. I'm going to have to bribe him. I have to pay him off for that compliment. There it is, the Dhaka topi. Namaste, everyone. Great to see you. Great to be with you at this special time of the year, Dacha. And it's 9th day of celebrations. This is clubbed away, longer side of the ground, and 6, oh yes. Basil Hamid is playing a gem of a knock. He really is. 6 more to end the 18th, it's 140 for 5.
यो हो रियल रियल फ्रुटबाट बनेको रियल जुसमा छ रियल न्युट्रिसन रियल टेस्ट र रियल ह्याप्पिनेस त्यसैले त रियल जुस रियल हो नि
नेपाल टेलिकमको 4G नै पर्फेक्ट छ स्पिड टेक्नोलोजी coverage, reliability, affordability.
Nicely played by Ali Nazir, his first boundary. Bahar is going to be tested now too at the death. He's been good thus far, but even he now concedes one. Probably just a little too full. Overpitched and punished.
19 runs from the previous over. It was expensive. The Dipender Singh's over was expensive. I'm surprised that I've not seen those cutters from Avinash Borai. Just trying to ball those Yorkers, varying his pace. But Avinash can ball those variations pretty well.
Goes into the wicket this time. I think Nazir is going to get lucky. It falls into no man's land. And because Hamid's on such a hot streak out here, Asif Sheikh has worn this in about the worst possible area. I think this has got him on the inside of the knee. There's no protection there with the keeping pads. They're only really cover up to the knee. And if we see the replay of this, it's just skidded off the turf. There wasn't really any need to put the throw in. Let's hope Nepal's opening keeper batter is going to be okay. This was nasty.
It was nasty. Good throw there by Rohit. Oh, Asif lost that balance. It hit him inside part of the knee. We saw Asif got hit in the game against Hong Kong as well. 3 times in the series.
I was having a chat to him after. I said, how many times did you get hit out there? Was it 3 or 4? There's Monty Desai getting his laps in front of second VIP box. We're going to have a break and play here. 7th T20I meeting between these two teams. It's actually 3 wins apiece, but in recent times, Nepal are certainly getting the better of this incredible Asian associate rivalry. Asif Sheikh's going to have to go off. That's concerning scenes. You You are allowed now have a replacement keeper come off the subs bench, so Vinod Bandari.
वर्कआउट सँगै चाहिन्छ डाबर हनी जसले पूरा गर्छ हाम्रो फिटनेस रुटिन
डाबर हनीमा छ एन्टिअक्सिडेन्ट र मिनरल जसले तपाईको फिटनेस रुटिन कम्प्लिट गर्नको साथै तपाईलाई राख्छ सधैँ फिट र यङ
डाबर हनी स्टे फिट फील यङ
हाम्रो मनमा वाइ वाइ तिम्रो मेरो हाम्रो सबको मनमा छ वाइ मेचीदेखि महाकालीसम्म वाइ वाइ छ हामी सबैको मनमा
Maximize your success with Maximax, a complete solution for abroad studies and visa services. For more, maximax.com.au.
यति कार्पेट किन्दा कार्पेटको पछाडि यतिको लोगो हेर्न नबिर्सिनुहोला यति कार्पेट कार्पेटको शहंशाह
पल्सर बाइकमा जिन्दगी सरर पल्सर बाइकमा देख्नेले देखि जान्छ बुझ्नेले बुझी जान्छ भेट्नेले भेटी जान्छ
माया विश्वास र थुप्रै बालकहरूको साथले स्वादमा बेग्लै मिठास आउँछ मात्र यति कुरा याद राख कि म्याजिक ल्याउनलाई सबैभन्दा ठुलो कुरा नै एक अर्काको साथ हो
KC's proved expensive, but UAE looking to take that momentum in. Yeah, funny looking back at this rivalry between these two sides. So often, a very tightly fought contest between them.
The wicketkeeper has been changed. Vinod Bhandari was part of the team for the Asian Games and now for this tri-series as well. And this is concerning before the mega tournament, the ICC Men's T20 World Cup Qualifier Asia Final. The injury of Asif will be concerning for the Nepalese team management.
Yeah, but the break in play might just stifle Basil Hamid's momentum. He was flying. He looked like he was going to hit everything for 4 or 6. Starts back with a dot ball. You should see if Binod gets his hands on the ball here. 9 deliveries left. Yeah, hopefully Asif Sheikh is going to be okay to bat. We'll have to wait and see how he progresses. Into the leg side and hit well enough. Basil Hamid is playing a game-changing innings. Could it be a match-winning one? It's another maximum for him. He's gone to 45 off just 18 balls with some really, really clean hitting into the wicket and dispatched into the leg side for 6.
Brilliant shot there by Basil Hamid. Avinash Bora just bowling those slower deliveries. I was talking with Lenny as well, and he's not bowling those cutters. You have that in your pocket, and why you are not bowling it? I'm surprised that Avinash used to have those cutters. He used to bowl those off cutters so well. Just focusing on the length, the Yorker deliveries. Basil Hamid, 45 from 18 deliveries.
Hit down the ground. Has he got enough of this? Maybe not. And what a catch. Oh, outstanding from Rohit Paudel again. He just makes it look so easy. He might have lost his hat, but he's held on to a critical catch. Inches inside the rope. It's denied Basil Hamid at 50. Definitely would have had the distance to get over the rope for 6. But the captain holds his nerve and takes another specky out at long off.
Basil Hamid trying to go down the ground. Look at that run from Rohit Kumar Paudel. Brilliant catch. Brilliant effort there by Rohit. A good presence.
You're real, huh?
यो हो रियल रियल फ्रुटबाट बनेको रियल जुसमा छ रियल न्युट्रिसन रियल टेस्ट र रियल ह्याप्पिनेस
जिन्दगी सरर पल्सर बाइकमा जिन्दगी
पल्सर बाइकमा देख्नेले देखी जान्छ बुझ्नेले बुझी जान्छ भेट्नेले भेटी जान्छ
Good stay in the ground. Lovely speaking to young Keshwani yesterday. That gets us to the end of the 19th. We got one more look at the wicket. Rohit Powdell takes a quite glorious catch running across to his right. Dipender Singh Hari was there to help him, but he didn't need it. One to go. 152 for 6.
19 ओभरको समाप्तिमा युएको स्कोर 152 रन
You're real ho!
यो हो रियल रियल फ्रुटबाट बनेको रियल जुसमा छ रियल न्युट्रिसन रियल टेस्ट र रियल ह्याप्पिनेस त्यसैले त रियल जुस रियल हो नि
हाम्रो मनमा वाइ वाइ तिम्रो मेरो हाम्रो सबको मनमा छ वाइ
मेचीदेखि महाकालीसम्म वाइ वाइ छ हामी सबैको मनमा
Over the rope, they might get north of that. Edged away for 4. Probably not where he intended, but UAE will take every run they can get. And the young left arm spinner who was so impressive yesterday starts to show what he can do with the bat too.
Not a good day for Karan Casey today. Now there's only one way. Just need to go after every ball. You've got wickets in hand. They'll be definitely eyeing for that 160 plus score.
Yeah, we spoke to him in the post-game show here on Himalaya HD TV live. He was so impressive the way he spoke for a young man who's just come into the team. Keshwani, he said his favourite cricketer in the world is Ravindra Jadeja. He bases a lot of his bowling on it. I think he's got real shades of Daniel Vittori or Mitchell Santner, not just with the ball, with the bat too.
Well, his height, he balls with that specs. This definitely gives that vibes of Daniel Vittori. 20 years of age, young cricketer. Long way to go, but he has impressed everyone with his bowling, Lenny.
It'll be interesting to see again, will he be used with the new ball? Senpai is on his mission. He doesn't try to turn it too much. He tries to bowl containing lines, keep it flat. This one's bowled into the wicket. And going to be a wicket for Karen Casey. It's not really been his day. But when a catch goes in the vicinity of Dipender Singh Hari, you don't really need to worry too much. Karen Casey's got his 10th of the series as Ali Nazir holds out to the deep.
The safest hand in the ground, Dipender Singh Hari. Ali Nasir departs for 9. It's 157 for 7.
घर बनाउन गाह्रो छ म्याडम
बेस स्ट्रङ भयो भने भइहाल्छ नि
बेस मात्र स्ट्रङ होइन फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी पनि चाहिन्छ
गो प्रिमियर स्टेप
अफ कोर्स
मात्र प्रेमियर नेक्स्ट 500 डिले दिन्छ तपाईको निर्माणलाई पूर्ण सुरक्षा भरोसा नयाँ युग निर्माणको
अब पनि पाल बलियो नेपाल अब पनि पाल बलियो नेपाल अब पनि पाल बलियो नेपाल
Like tennis ball bounce you get, you bowl that cutter into the wicket, it was well affected, and well, you could have bet your house on that. Dipender Singh Hari. Big swing, top edge, and going to be 4 more. The 160 plus is up, and still 2 deliveries left.
They are going after every delivery, and that is what is needed at the moment. Just comes down to track, going after Karan Casey. Just heaves that. Look at that swing off the bat. Bonus runs for UAE. The tournament force moves up to 96. Not a good day for Karan.
Yeah, he's brought a 50 up, the kind of 50 you don't want to be brought up as a bowler. Going to T20, you never want to see 50 next to your name if you're bowling. In an ODI, you never want to see that 100. KC will know that's the game, particularly bowling at the start and at the death. You can have your good days and your bad days. He's already picked up 10 wickets in the series. He's been outstanding. But certainly his economy rate much higher than he would have liked today.
This has been the difference in today's game. If you look at just 2 dot deliveries from Karan, the game against UAE and 2 game against Hong Kong, he was pretty good with those dot deliveries. He was applying pressure to the batsman and getting that wicket. And I'm surprised to see as well the way he was bowling in the first 3 games. He was bowling those lower bouncers to get rid of UAE batsmen and Hong Kong China batsmen. And I think the UAE have understood that game. They have understood the pitch, and they have played well today. Credit needs to be given to UAE's batsmen.
Final delivery, hooked away. Will KC get a second? No, put down. Oh dear, it was a very good fielding performance, really, up until that point. And Bibek Yadav into the team today, not called upon with the ball. He's going to have a none too pleased Karen KC in the dressing room. He feels he should have had a second wicket, but instead it's 2 more runs to the total. It's probably a right around par total of 164 for 7 that Nepal will end with. Honours even. Should really have been 162 for 8. Yeah, particularly if Asif Sheikh is not fit to bat, and we're not sure. You see there Binod Bandari, who don't think he took any deliveries in the 10 balls that he was out there for. A great job done by these 2 men, Sanjay Gurung and Durganath Subedi, continuing the excellent umpiring. But for Nepal, they're going to have a chase on their hands. It's not going to be easy. They're going to need more than 8 runs per over, primarily thanks to that brilliant, belligerent innings from Basil Hamid, who smoked 45 off just 19 deliveries, including 5 maximums. And as the men and women of the grounds team go about their work, Ahmed Razi, you see him at the top of the screen, he wants to get his bowlers ready to go. I think we're in for a classic. Let's take a look at the batting highlights. See the very best of this innings. Mohammad Wazeem, just the 1 boundary for him early. But it was a trio of 4s from Kali Chad that got things underway, all off Sampal Kami before he fought back. And after he was dismissed by Sampal Kami by a real beauty, that was maybe one of the shots of the morning. It was over to Vidya Aravind and then Asif Khan.
Asif Khan and Vidya Aravind, a brilliant partnership between them. Asif Khan scored that 18 runs. He was there for Vidya Aravind. Vidya Aravind, the man, staying in the crease and taking his team. They were playing according to the field set. This partnership was looking dangerous at the moment for Nepal.
Yeah, despite all the class of Aravind, he did just get a little bit bogged down, didn't he? At moments of fortune, like that inside edge off Sampal Kami, who I thought was the pick of the seamers alongside Gulshan Jah today. And then a swivel pull shot from Asif Khan. Alison Sharafu, just the 1 boundary for him in a short innings of 9. And again, fortune for Aravind. He joint top scored with Basil Hamid, but it was Hamid's innings that was the most effective. 45 he made off just 19. He picked up length really quickly, and he showed he's got plenty of power into the leg side in particular. 5 6s he hit, and that 45 came off just 19 balls.
See, I mean, it was looking dangerous. He was going after every ball. Dipender Singh, Nairi and Karan KC not had that good run today. Karan KC was expensive, 19 runs of the over.
That 6 into the offside, maybe the best of the lot of them. A boundary apiece for Ali Nazir, Nalanj Keshwani and Akif Raja. Last couple coming off edges. That was another big blow from Hamid, all the way for 6 into his favourite leg side. But the tail just wagged enough to get the UAE up over that 160 marker. Karen KC, well, he was very costly indeed today, going for 53 from his 4 overs. pair of 45s, the standout of the innings, but certainly Basil Hamid's a much more impactful one, coming at a strike rate of 236. Good efforts too from Kali Chan, Asif Khan with their double figure knocks. 164 for 7 the total. 7 wickets fell altogether. The first one was a beauty.
The first one was absolute beauty. Look at that movement from the wicket. Sompal coming. Streets of Kali saw another wicket there by Sompal. The dangerous man, Mohammad Wasim, trying to play that flick shot straight into the hands of Gulshan Jha. Then Gulshan joins the party, getting rid of Asif Khan.
And this was, well, a mercurial moment, wasn't it? Dipendra Singh Ari, you can't keep him out of the game, but Kushal Malla, well, he knows the rules. So I'll take the bail off, and I'll take the stump out just in case too. Avanesh Pahara got good reward, picking up a couple of wickets. The first one was Aravind bowled, and an excellent catch. That was superbly judged by Rohit Paudel out at long off. For Dipendra Singh Ari, well, you cannot keep him out of the game. That man, the Tiger, roared again to take a simple catch. As we look at the gorgeous Himalayas in the background, there are the bowling figures. 2 wickets apiece for Avanesh Pahara and Sompal Kami. Maybe the pick of the bowlers, though, arguably. Kushal Malla going for just 10 from his 4 overs. Extraordinary figures, 12 dots containing in that 4-over spell. So that'll get us to the halfway stage of this game number 5 of the Dabur Honey Nepal T20I Triangular Series. I think the UAE have an exactly par total. Which way is this game going to go? It's hard to tell. It's 164 for 7 that they have on the board, primarily thanks to that knock of Basil Hamid. And if Nepal are going to stay unbeaten and advance to the final with 4 wins from 4, they'll need 165 to win. Don't go anywhere too far. We'll be back with you with all the action here on Himalaya TV HD Live. We'll see you very shortly.
वर्कआउट सँगै चाहिन्छ डाबर हनी जसले पूरा गर्छ हाम्रो फिटनेस रुटिन
डाबर हनीमा छ एन्टिअक्सिडेन्ट र मिनरल जसले तपाईको फिटनेस रुटिन कम्प्लिट गर्नको साथै तपाईलाई राख्छ सधैँ फिट र यङ
डाबर हनी स्टे फिट फील यङ
हाम्रो मनमा वाइ वाइ तिम्रो मेरो हाम्रो सबको मनमा छ वाइ मेचीदेखि महाकालीसम्म वाइ वाइ छ हामी सबैको मनमा
नेपाल टेलिकमको 4G नै पर्फेक्ट छ स्पिड टेक्नोलोजी कभरेज रिलायबिलिटी अफोर्डेबिलिटी र साथै क्वालिटी र सर्भिसमा पनि नेपाल टेलिकम राष्ट्रको सञ्चार
वर्कआउट सँगै चाहिन्छ डाबर हनी जसले पूरा गर्छ हाम्रो फिटनेस रुटिन
डाबर हनीमा छ एन्टिअक्सिडेन्ट र मिनरल जसले तपाईको फिटनेस रुटिन कम्प्लिट गर्नको साथै तपाईलाई राख्छ सधैँ फिट र यङ
डाबर हनी स्टे फिट फील यङ
हामी चार दिल्ली चुल्ली गर्छौं घरको श्रृङ्गार बर्जर पेन्ट्स हाम्रो घर हाम्रो शान 100 घर नगदपति बम्परमा लखपति उकाली ओह्राली खान मिल्ने जुनै ठाउँमै हिमाल पहाड तर एक गर्ने सबै ठाउँलाई रीतिरिवाज भाषा अलग तर एउटै रोजाइ तिम्रो मेरो हाम्रो सबको मनमा छ वाइ वाइ
थरी प्रकार छ मिठो छ है सबै संसारको सबै ठाउँमा पाउन सकिन्छ है
चटपटेवा पकाएर खान जसरी नि मिल्ने तिम्रो मेरो हाम्रो सबको मनमा छ वाइ वाइ
लाग्यो घरमा कोही छैन बाबे पकाएर खान गाह्रो छैन उमालेर पानी त्यसमा हाल्छ मसला सुगन्ध स्वाद र मन जोगाउँछ हाम्रो मनमा सबै नेपालीलाई मनपर्छ खान यसलाई
गर्व लाग्छ बनेको यो हाम्रो नेपालमा त्यसैले छ सधैँभरि हाम्रो मनमा वाइ वाइ हाम्रो मनमा वाइ वाइ हाम्रो मनमा वाइ वाइ तिम्रो मेरो हाम्रो सबको मनमा छ वाइ मेचीदेखि महाकालीसम्म वाइ वाइ छ हामी सबैको मनमा हामी चार
मिलिजुली गर्छौं घरको श्रृङ्गार बर्जर पेन्ट्स हाम्रो घर हाम्रो शान 100 घर नगदपति बम्परमा लखपति यति कार्पेट किन्दा कार्पेटको पछाडि यतिको लोगो हेर्न नबिर्सिनुहोला यति कार्पेटको शहंशाह
प्रियोको लागि बोतल रसायो देखेर मेरो होटल नयाँ ट्रेन्डी बोतलमा बहुत tasty फलफुलको मजा tasty now you feel the fun like you never felt before
म्याङ्गो अनार र मिक्स्ड फ्रुटको साथै अब दुई नयाँ स्वादमा लिची र गुआभा पनि तपाईको फेभरेट रियल अब नयाँ ट्रेन्डी पेट बोतलमा
प्यारी नातिनी दसैँको बेला कति आत्तिकी होल्यो तर तिमी आत्तिनु पर्दैन दसैँ रमाइलो गरी मनाउने तरिका मैले यो रेसिपी बुकमा लेखेकी छु
So the Nepali boys, they have come into bat now. They need 165 of their 20 overs after conceding 164. UAE would be decently happy with the way they've come back. They had a flyer of a start, then lost their way in the middle, and Bashir Hamid cracking some shots out of the boundary, 45 of 19, and eventually UAE managed 164 runs. Now Nepal will have to chase 165 to win it from here. And in the center for Nepal are their openers, Kushal Burtel, joined in by Asif Sheikh. Meanwhile, joining me in the comm box is Paresh Loni.
Good afternoon, Sachin. Good afternoon, everyone. 166 required in 20 overs for Nepal, and it's good to see that Asif Sheikh is out there to open the batting apart from getting hit on his knee while wicket keeping. Kushal Burtel is going to take the strike.
That's a good news for Nepal. For a moment, we thought that the injury was serious. Doesn't look like it. Kushal Burtel has been a dismal series for him. Kushal will want to make his mark before we go on to the big one. Asif Sheikh, his partner. Kushal will face the first delivery. Asif Sheikh scored 42 against Hong Kong in that second match of Dabarhani Nepal T20 triangular series.
Yeah, Kushal Burtel, he needs to step up the gear today. He has that ability to score over the top, to use the power play and stuff. It's very important for him. And you can see there goes Sanjay. He's eager to get in.
Has been a tremendous all-rounder for Nepal, Gul Sanjay. He also caught important wickets today. So here we go. Nepal start their chase. Easy single. They want to come back for the second run. This has been the attitude, Paresh, that I've really admired from the Nepali batters. They're looking to take that second run and they're going after it, putting the fielders under pressure.
That is all about fitness. These guys go through everyone in the national side. Today they are fit, leading by Sompal Kami, the fittest. Dipen Singh Airi, Rohit Podel, Kushal Burtel himself, very good fielders as well.
Javadullah has an interesting bowling action, Paresh. He bowls off the wrong foot, still generates a lot of pace. He'll be bowling to Asif Sheikh now. That had a hint of in swing.
Hint of a movement by Javadullah. This is Mr. Binay Kumar Jha, the reserve umpire for today's match.
Kushal and Asif, can they put in a big partnership? Nepal has been deprived of a big partnership, the opening partnership in the series so far.
Yes,
Nepal 1 for none. Down, again a quick single. Good running there by Nepal. Another keeper injured. Hasn't been the best day for keepers of both the teams.
yes, it seems like it struck his boot there. The throw, he looks to be uncomfortable, but he's a very champion guy, Vrit Irwin. And talking about the start, Javadullah is getting slight of an inward movement to the right-hander and bowling in the right areas, bowling in the line length. That is very important in this pitch. If margin for error, and look at this replay, I think he directly caught on the foot. That's painful.
That must be painful. I talked to. Oh, beautiful delivery. This is an incredible delivery to uproot the stumps of Kushal Bhutil. He cannot believe it. Believe it. And poor run of form continues for Kushal Bhutil.
Yeah, it seems like that was an in-swinging Yorker by Javadullah. Oh, it's just played on. We didn't get a front angle in the live feed there. After some, you can see that the ball jacked in very sharply and got.
जिन्दगी सरर पल्सर बाइकमा जिन्दगी सरर पल्सर बाइकमा देख्नेले देखि जान्छ बुझ्नेले बुझि जान्छ भेट्नेले भेटी जान्छ
माया विश्वास र थोरै बालापनको साथ मात्र यति कुरा याद राख कि म्याजिक ल्याउनलाई सबैभन्दा ठुलो कुरा नै एक अर्काको साथ हो
बर्जर सिल्क ब्रिथ इजी यो ग्ल्यामरस छ र घरको भित्तालाई पनि प्रोटेक्ट गर्छ ब्याक्टेरिया भाइरस र पोल्युसनबाट
प्रोस्टार प्राकृतिक तत्त्वहरूको गुणसहित नयाँ आकर्षक ब्यागमा जसले तपाईँको कपाललाई राख्छ and confident.
Prostar.
A beautiful shot is straight to the fielder. We had to do commentary when Kushal Malla hit the ball 9 times out of the park, Paresh.
Yes, that was a big hitting by him, Kushal Malla. I was also really excited and was shouting, but luckily my throat didn't go down.
That's what happens when you're too excited, isn't it, Paresh? It's not an easy job, cricket commentary. Especially when there's a batter of Kushal Malla's caliber who can hit the ball out of the park at will. Beautiful delivery again. Javadullah is putting it spot on.
Yeah, starts with very good one. After one, about 3 for 1.
You're real ho!
यो हो रियल रियल फ्रुटबाट बनेको रियल जुसमा छ रियल न्युट्रिसन रियल टेस्ट र रियल ह्याप्पिनेस त्यसैले त रियल जुस रियल हो नि
हाम्रो मनमा वाइ वाइ हाम्रो मनमा वाइ वाइ तिम्रो मेरो हाम्रो सबको मनमा छ वाइ
मेचीदेखि महाकालीसम्म वाइ वाइ छ हामी सबैको मनमा
हामी चार मिल्ली जुल्ली गर्छौँ घरको श्रृङ्गार
बर्जर पेन्ट्स हाम्रो घर हाम्रो शान 100 घर नगदपति बम्परमा लखपति
We'll continue the proceedings from Gokarna Forest End. Facing the music will be Sotmal Kami. Again, now early walk at the center. Pulled it beautifully, only for a single. Sompal does have an ability of a top class batter, isn't it? But she's technically very correct. Looks very good as well. And I think this is an experiment by Coach Monty Desai before we move into that big tournament because Nepal have been lagging that third number 3 batsman.
Actually, he did this experiment earlier against Hong Kong. It didn't work out. So I think he would have gone with even Gulshan Jai. He's a very good all-rounder, batting all-rounder. He came as a bowler. Now he's a batting all-rounder.
No run this time. I think the thought process is because Kushal Malla is not very comfortable against real good pacers, and that's the reason perhaps they want to put in a batter who is really good with his technique. Maybe that's the thought process behind it.
Yeah, that can be the thought process. Sompal Kami, no doubt, he's a very technical batsman. And he has scored runs playing at number 4 or number 5. But playing at number 3, we could see that the last game Nepal played against Hong Kong, they were batting first then. It was okay to experiment on that. but they are chasing a big total of 167, 165. I beg your pardon.
Oh, this is very casual. No feet movement. Went on with the shot, Asif. Lucky that the ball did not take any edge. The UAE dressing room. They're relaxed at the moment. They put in good score on the board. Now they'll have to bowl well.
Junaid Siddiq, you can see that the premier fast bowler of UAE is not playing today. Zohar Khan, who took 3 wickets yesterday against Hong Kong, he'll definitely play a role for UAE. I think Nepal is on the back foot at the moment. 4 for 1 in the second over.
Also because UAE had a flyer to start up with. They were 33 in the very first 3 overs. Good call this. Good single.
You can see the magician of Nepali spinners, Lalit Narayan Rajbangshi. He's not playing today because he came out of injury to play the game. That is why I think Mr. Desai just wants to keep him away before the qualifiers. And talk about Asif Sheikh. I think because of that hit that he got, he's a bit tentative while batting. His feet are not moving that much.
Sompal, meanwhile, this is an opportunity for him as well to cement his position. He loves batting, mind you. He loves batting. And this has gone straight up in there. And the experiment has failed for the second time. Sompal Kami will have to move back. This has not been a long stay at the crease.
Yeah, Sompal was rushed by the pace, trying to pull the ball, got the top edge. You can see this bowler is very skilly. It was not, the ball was not there to pull, it was outside the off stump, trying to pull an easy catch to Priti Arvind.
जिन्दगी सरर पल्सर बाइकमा जिन्दगी सरर पल्सर बाइकमा देख्नेले देखि जान्छ बुझ्नेले बुझि जान्छ भेट्नेले भेटी जान्छ
माया विश्वास र थुप्रै बालकहरूको साथले स्वादमा बेग्लै मिठास आउँछ मात्र यति कुरा याद राख कि म्याजिक ल्याउनलाई सबैभन्दा ठुलो कुरा नै एक अर्काको साथ हो
वर्कआउट सँगै चाहिन्छ डाबर हनी जसले पुरा गर्छ हाम्रो फिटनेस रुटिन
Team there, you can see it on your screen. Monty Desai is just calculating something there.
Just shifting down the leg side. Very, very optimistic appeal. They want this wicket up front because they know if Kushal Malla stays at the center, he'll make them pay. And after the end of second over, 5 for 2.
वर्कआउट सँगै चाहिन्छ डाबर हनी जसले पुरा गर्छ हाम्रो फिटनेस रुटिन
डाबर हनीमा छ एन्टिअक्सिडेन्ट र मिनरल जसले तपाईको फिटनेस रुटिन कम्प्लिट गर्नको साथै तपाईलाई राख्छ सधैँ फिट र यङ
डाबर हनी स्टे फिट फिल यङ
नेपाल टेलिकमको 4G नै पर्फेक्ट छ स्पिड टेक्नोलोजी कभरेज रिलायबिलिटी अफोर्डेबिलिटी र साथै क्वालिटी र सर्भिसमा पनि
नेपाल टेलिकम राष्ट्रको सञ्चार
हाम्रो मनमा वाइ वाइ तिम्रो मेरो हाम्रो सबको मनमा छ
मेचीदेखि महाकालीसम्म वाइ वाइ छ
That was a well-intended ball, but I think the bounce was too much, and bonus runs for struggling Nepal here. They'll take it.
Yeah, that was too high to my liking. That was bounced like a tennis ball. and went over the keeper's head. Prithvi Arvind had no chance of collecting that. Look at this bounce. What was that? Even though got a fingertips to it, but the ball races towards the boundary. 5 bonus runs for Nepal.
Sometimes the bowlers can get extra excited. Some bit of fingers massage to Vivek Yadav. He dropped the catch. Maybe that's where the ball struck while attempting the catch. Good running again. Good running. Oh, this is close. Oh, he's given it. For a moment, I thought they'd completed the single. This is disaster for Nepal.
This is suicide running by Kushal Malla. Look at this again. Very suicidal running. He was on the back foot. The ball was straight to the fielder. Very good decision by the umpire. Look at the umpire's position there. Durganath Subedi.
Nepal in
Only you know what's important to you. For food, Food Mandu.
घाम पानीको लुकामारी खुसीका हरेक क्षणको तयारी पियु र सिलिकन प्रविधियुक्त बर्जर वेदरकोट लङ लाइफ घाम पानी छेक्छ 10 वर्ष टिक्छ प्रोस्टाइल प्राकृतिक तत्त्वहरूको गुणसहित नयाँ आकर्षक ब्यागमा जसले तपाईको कपाललाई राख्छ ट्यानर फ्री र चम्किलो अनि राख्छ तपाईलाई अलवेज स्टाइलिश एन्ड कन्फिडेन्ट
Pro-Style for man.
घर बनाउन गाह्रो छ म्याडम
बेस स्ट्रङ भयो भने भइहाल्छ नि
बेस
try to cut it. The timing not there. They do not look very comfortable running in between the wickets. Asif Shah and Kushal Malla is there at the background. Must be very sad. Was also run out against Hong Kong in the first match, and the partner was the same, Asif. But this time it was Kushal Malla's call. He misjudged the run, and Captain Podil again has to come out and steer the innings. He did it in the first match against UAE. He has to do it again if Nepal are to get anywhere close to this target. Oh, bonus runs here. Was a full toss. Did not time it perfectly well, only a single.
Yeah, this shows that tentativeness of the batsman. It was a full toss. The ball was there to be hit. Look at this run out again. It was a silly call by Kushal Malla and good fielding there by the fielder. Direct hit.
Kushal was expecting the fielder to miss. Always a dangerous thing to do. This is where I think Dipender Singh ID is miles above everybody else in terms of judging the run. You can be quick in between the wickets, but do you judge your run perfectly is the key. And this time there wasn't a scoring opportunity. Not being able to time the ball well here, Asif.
And look at this again. The run out of Kushal Malla. And look at the celebration now. A perfect angle, the umpire. Very good decision. Direct hit, underarm. And look at the celebration. Look at the celebration there. Everybody jumping in and around. And look at Kushal Malla. He's running back to the hut.
And Basil Ahmed, he knows how big a wicket he's got for his team. Again, not being able to time the ball. I think the ball when hit, he's still injured. That's what I believe.
Well, after you lose your 3 wickets in the third over, you are a bit in a pressure. Such a talented batsman, Asif Sheikh, who had scored loads of runs for Nepal in the last year.
But Nepal still has so much of batting left to come, Parish. Sandeep Zora yet to come. Dipender Singh ID is yet to come. Oh, the timing is perfect. Exquisite stroke. Beautiful shot. You pay to watch this in a test match. Asif Sheikh at his very best.
Asif break the shackles. 3 overs gone, 70 for 3 Nepal.
ओभरको समाप्तिमा नेपालको स्कोर 17 रन 3 विकेटको नोक्सानीमा
प्रियको लागि बोतल रसायो देखेर मेरो होठ नयाँ ट्रेन्डी बोतलमा ब्रड टेस्टी फलफुलको मजा टेस्टी Now you feel the fun like you never felt before
म्याङ्गो अनार र मिक्स्ड फ्रुटको साथै अब दुई नयाँ स्वादमा लिची र गुवामा पनि तपाईको फेभरेट रियल अब नयाँ ट्रेन्डी पेट बोतलमा
On the rise.
Now captain will be facing the music. Raza Akif pointing to him. This is very wide. This has to be called a wide. There is no reason you're sad about this. That was wide. That was way over short Rohit Podal.
I think this ball was not a short ball. It rose up. Yes, it was a short. It went way above the height of the batsman, almost going over the top of the keeper.
And Raza Akif really thought this was not a wide. Sometimes the bowlers do perform, isn't it?
When you're on top, you hope everything you're right.
Wide delivery again. You'll have to come back for his long run up here, Raza Akif. This time he knows it. There's no way this cannot be given a wide. So 2 wides to start off with. Bonus runs for Nepal. And UAE losing the pressure they've made so far.
Yeah, he has a bit of a pace, but no line and length whatsoever. He's taken a wicket though. 1 wicket for Jabadullah, 1 wicket for Raja Akifullah, and 1 run out.
And Nepali fans would not be much disappointed because they still have a lot of batting to come. Dipender Singh Hari yet to come, Sandeep Zora, Gulshan Jha, Karan Kesey. The only unrecognized batting we have is Avinash Bora. And Vivek Yadav also, the all-rounder, gets his chance today. So this is a very strong batting lineup that we have, Paresh.
It's a very formidable batting lineup. And look at this. Look at the difference between the running of Kushal Malla and Rohit Podal. A very good judge of a run, Rohit Podal and Dipender Singh Hari, but that was a very bad judge by Kushal Malla.
They're watching the match from outside the ground. That's the love they have for cricket. They're holding a barbed wire towards this match. This is really encouraging for Nepal and Nepal cricket. Beautiful delivery. Much better this time. And well dug out by Asif as well.
The ball was going away, but it was a Yorker length. Yeah, I think Raja has a bit of a pace like Jabadullah. Remember that Zahoor Khan yet to come to the attack. With 3 wickets down already.
The barbed wire also doesn't hurt them. Wow. They have had their hands inside. They're holding the barbed wire just to ensure that they get a proper view. Wow. They love their cricket, isn't it, Paresh?
Yeah, absolutely do. It's the festive season. Even though it's a festive season, they have come here to support the team. It's good to see that. In numbers, probably 2,000 to 3,000 people inside the ground, and probably another 2,000 to 3,000 outside the ground. Not big as the TU's cricket ground, but still they have crowd here.
Paresh, and the experience of watching the match from the crowd section is something else. It's probably the only thing you have missed, just like how Asif has missed his delivery.
Actually, he did the right thing, just going away from the ball, moving away from the stumps. But the different thing is that the head was high. That is why he missed the ball. He didn't look at the ball while hitting the ball.
Beautiful Mulbani cricket ground. Good, great footage is coming to you, UA. You're watching us live on Himalaya TV. Not a single patch of cloud in the sky. This is called Dase weather. Somebody who's born and brought up in Kathmandu will know that. Oh, this is a good shot. A very good shot. He had to break the shackles. Fantastic hit.
Cracking shot by Asif Sheikh. Up on his toes and cracked that outside the off stump. A square cut towards sweeper cover boundary. Look at that shot. Over the top. Beautifully done.
The UAE should not let Nepal cut loose here. They've done the hard work. They've taken 3 wickets. They also will have to realize that this Nepali team bats really deep. The only one I think was little less batting ability is Avinash Bora. Again, an attempted Yorker. Good contest here between Raza Akif and Asif Sheikh. That's the end of the 4th over. 6 runs and over. The run rate so far 24 for 3.
ग्लोब सुपर हिरोको साथ चम्किलो दाँत अनि ताजा सास ग्लोब सुपर डाबर हर्बल क्लोभ टुथपेस्ट जसमा छ ल्वाङको सुपर पावर यसले दाँतलाई किरा लाग्नबाट बचाउँछ दाँतलाई राख्छ स्वस्थ सफा चम्किलो अनि दिन्छ ताजा सास दाँतको सुपर हिरो
नेपाल टेलिकमको 4G नै पर्फेक्ट छ स्पिड टेक्नोलोजी कभरेज रिलायबिलिटी अफोर्डेबिलिटी र साथै क्वालिटी र सर्भिसमा पनि नेपाल टेलिकम राष्ट्रको सञ्चार
Much about it because they still have batters to follow. Captain Rohit and Asif at the center.
Ali Nazir is the new bowler. He's also a very good youngster, a good medium pacer. And I think this is the chance where the Nepali batsman can just open around. Still the very good, starts off with a very good ball.
Paresh, I think this Nepali side has so much of experience of late. They're not scared of chasing big targets as well. This is the man at graph so far. We can see the big buildings in yellow color, in orange color, and the green buildings have struggled. Nepal has a lot of catching up to do. That 17th over was the biggest of them all when Basil Hamid was going at his full flow, scored 45 of 19 deliveries. Changed the momentum completely. Laid down the ground again, only for a single.
That is when the scenario of the match changed towards UAE. 17 run over by Basil Hamid.
Absolutely, and Nepal also needs somebody to play that way, play the similar way. We have plenty who can do it. Very stylish co-commentator I have, full of tattoos. Loves his tattoos, mind you. I also know where did he get all of them from. He's talking about one in the morning. Your goldfish tattoo, Paresh, where is it?
It's down in my leg.
Yes, again. Oh, brilliant fielding. Brilliant fielding. Won't be able to save the single, but it was Mohammad Wasim. In fact, it was Asif Khan, the senior pro. Look at the commitment. He knew the ball was going away from him. Placed the dive at the very right time and saved 3 runs for his team.
Yeah, they're doing what Nepal was doing in the field, fielding very nicely, good fielding. Now, if Nepal wants to pull off a win here, these two batsmen have to stay there. Oh, trying to guide that down to third man, completely missed it.
Or 26 for 3 is the score. They're chasing 165. 26 for 3. Nepal. They need to get going from here. Somebody has to play a role of the aggressor.
Yes, talking about that, playing the role of the aggressive, but they have to settle down, the Nepali batsmen, Rohit Paudel and Asif Sheikh. Coming down the track, but didn't time it that well. Very good fielding by the captain there.
The idea was right. Just like how Rohit Sharma approached his innings yesterday. Rohit Paudel actually came down the track, tried to heave it over, but the timing was not there, Paresh. But the idea is good. Somebody will have to break the shackles. You cannot allow the UAE bowlers to put so much of pressure that you cannot come back at the end of the match. I think that is where Nepali batters should be careful.
Nicely played on the rise, but straight to the third man fielder. After 5, Nepal 28 for 3.
वर्कआउट सँगै चाहिन्छ डाबर हनी जसले पुरा गर्छ हाम्रो फिटनेस रुटिन
डाबर हनीमा छ एन्टिअक्सिडेन्ट र मिनरल जसले तपाईँको फिटनेस रुटिन कम्प्लिट गर्नको साथै तपाईँलाई राख्छ सधैँ फिट र यङ
डाबर हनी स्टे फिट फील यङ
Maximize your success with Maximax, a complete solution for abroad studies and visa services. For more, maximax.com.au.
हाम्रो मनमा वाइ हाम्रो मनमा वाइ तिम्रो मेरो हाम्रो सबको मनमा छ बीचदेखि महाकालीसम्म वाइ छ हामी सबैको मनमा
Berger Silk Breathe Easy यो ग्ल्यामरस छ र घरको भित्तालाई पनि प्रोटेक्ट गर्छ ब्याक्टेरिया भाइरस र पोल्युसनबाट
Experiment, if you want to call it that, at number 3 hasn't worked again, and as a consequence, Asif Sheikh, who's taken that blow on his knee and isn't running very fluently, has now got to rebuild with his captain Rohit Paudel. Sheikh hasn't really found his stride yet either. Delighted to be joined for the first time today myself by Sharad Masaka. Sharad, great to see you, mate. You're looking ever so stylish.
Good morning, Lenny. Thank you very much, and we are complimenting each other.
There's only one man who's looking well here. Good afternoon, remember.
Oh yes, I have some prasad for you. This is from the Talaju Bhavani temple that I went in the morning, this morning.
You're at the temple this morning. You like going to the temple, don't you?
Of course, I'm a very spiritual man, I should say.
You're a beautiful man. That's what you are, Sharon. I'm telling you that much now. I've got a man crush on you. I'm saying it live.
I would like to offer you some prasad, that is.
Thank you very much.
So these are Goddess Durga's blessings to you.
Thanks,
you
mate.
Have a wonderful year ahead.
I hope you're right. I really hope you're right, and I hope that is the same for Nepali cricket. It's such a huge year. So do I keep that up there? Feels nice. Okay. I know you like your spirituality, and I love the vibe you bring always, Sharon.
Still a lot to learn.
We're always learning here. As are Nepal right now, they're in a bit of trouble. They really are. 3 wickets down, and for the first time in this series, you sense the opposition, the UAE, they feel as though they can sense blood. Good thing for Nepal, there's still plenty of batting to come, Sharad.
Yes, definitely. And it's going to be a real test for them, actually, to be in this position, to come out of this scenario. It's going to... that's the fall of wickets. The first one to go was Kushal Bhurtel. That ball came in very sharply, and this was the second one. Sompal pull it off the back of the length, straight to the keeper.
In this run-out, magical moment. I think we'll see much going past Tapendra Singh Airi in the field, but that was world-class from Basil Hamid. He knew it. Back live now. Paudel drives and takes on the fielder who can't pick up cleanly. You sensed, I know Zahor Khan we were talking to yesterday in the post-match, even though he was answering in Urdu, I didn't understand the words exactly, but I got the intent. I asked him about today's clash. And I think he said something along the lines of, oh, God willing, we are going to beat Nepal. They feel as though they've got unfinished business. And this dismissal here, great decision again, wasn't it, from Durga Sivedi?
Absolutely. What a run out. Just one stump to aim at, and what a celebration from him. Mind you, Kushal also did ran around the bowler, so he had to cover a lot of ground there. He would have run straight down the wicket.
Picked up down the ground. Maybe not out of the screws, but gets enough of it to club into the big screen. Oh, I hope that's ensured. Much more like it from Asif Sheikh. It just kept travelling, didn't it, in the thin atmosphere? And he gets a maximum.
Yeah, picked up from the length. Wow, what a hit that is. 49-6 that has come up. Went a long way and thrashed into the screen there. What a way. He could even watch that after that. The replay that is.
Well, they must make their big screens sturdy here in Nepal. I don't think any damage done. Maybe a glancing blow rather than kind of a Mohammad Wasim thunderbolt into it. Much more like it though. The crowd had gone very quiet, hadn't they, losing those 3 early wickets. Asif Sheikh is determined to get them roaring again. It's reaching capacity to that crowd. Great atmosphere building up. 6 have been bowled. The power play is over. It's 37 for 3.
माया विश्वास र थोरै बालापनको साथ मात्र यति कुरा याद राख कि म्याजिक ल्याउनलाई सबैभन्दा ठुलो कुरा नै एक अर्काको साथ हो।
यति कार्पेट किन्दा कार्पेटको पछाडि यतिको लोगो हेर्न नबिर्सिनु होला। यति कार्पेट, कार्पेटको शहंशाह।
हाम्रो मनमा वाइ वाइ तिम्रो मेरो हाम्रो सबको मानवा छ
बीचदेखि महाकालीसम्म वाइ वाइ छ हामी सबैको मनमा।
Maximize your success with Maximax, a complete solution for abroad studies and visa services. For more, maximax.com.au.
Some palpitations over the next hour or so, I suspect.
Surely. And as players in the middle, they need to back that 9% as well. Need to believe they can come back. They have shown it in the previous times as well. Look at that 6. Went a long, long way and thrashed right in the sky screen. And actually, you could see the ball bouncing there as well after it was hit there. Slight adjustment there behind the bowler's arm. Someone walking beside the screen. Showing me a picture, Lenny. You went there up there in that house, did you?
I'm always getting somewhere. Yeah, so one of the amazing things about this ground, it's a residential area. We're at the Mulpani Cricket Stadium here. And this gentleman's rooftop, hopefully you can see it there if I come a little bit closer. Look at the view that he's getting off that. That's a little bit of a group photo. You can see it there. The backdrop's sensational. 4 generations of the one family watching from that rooftop, all celebrating Dashain together, cheering on the international cricket team. We did a few photos, a few selfies up the top, and I think they quite enjoyed my surprise visit.
Amazing, yeah. It's nice to see they welcomed you in such a nice gesture that is. Look at the view from up there. Wow.
Why don't you show you one more if we can, Yopesh? The view from this, there's no one in this one. Look at the view from that gentleman's rooftop. It's a 4-story house. And I reckon the best view from any rooftop in the world of cricket. I know the ones at the Oval Cricket Ground in London, they think they're good. Nothing like it here at the Mulpani, the Nepali MCG.
Yeah, obviously. What a weather it is, like clear, full 100% clear blue skies.
Is this
Scooped
gonna
away?
Nearly a chance. Asif Khan down there. He's not the most agile of fielders. If you had somebody like a Sanchit Sharma down there, could that have been a chance?
Could have been. Look at that. It was long time in the air. Just fell 10 feet short of him. Maybe he ran sideways rather than in front. Could have made a chance out of it.
I think if that's Dipendra Singh Ari down there, that's a chance. Gulshan Jarrod, one of the more athletic fielders, is going to make that a chance. Fortune for Rohit Paudel that time.
Colorful crowd. VIP section. A big appeal there.
Yeah, pitch well outside the leg stump, Jawadullah. Can't blame the effort or the wholeheartedness of the appeal. He's a funny cricketer, isn't he? If you saw him for the first time, clearly pitching outside leg, good decision. You wouldn't think he's an international cricketer. I mean that with respect to him. I think he's an outstanding performer. But his approach to the crease, his mannerisms, his body language, he's always smiling, but he's almost got that surprise factor.
Yeah, and has a different action as well, wrong-footed as well. Yeah, I would love to see him bowl a bit, getting a bit closer to that stump. That in-dip coming will be more effective as he's coming very wide of the crease at the moment.
Beauty. Again, it's that surprise element, isn't it? You talk about your trigger movement, getting into your ready position as a batter. When a bowler like Jawadullah delivers as he does, it's hard to get that rhythm, hard to get that timing.
Yeah, the timing needs to be, you have to be on the spot while watching that release of the bowler. He's kind of wrong-footed. You never know when it's going to come out unless you face a couple of deliveries. Smiling faces there in the crowd. Good to see. Even though Nepal are 3 down, in a bit of border.
There's a tension, there's a nervousness out there. Really, Nepal need to keep an eye on the scoreboard. They don't want that required run rate getting out of hand. Tied over, an outstanding one from Jawadullah. 40 for 3.
म्याङ्गो अनार र मिक्स्ड फ्रुटको साथै अब 2 नयाँ स्वादमा लिची र गुआवा पनि तपाईको फेभरेट रियल अब नयाँ ट्रेन्डी पेट बोतलमा हाम्रो मनमा वाइ तिम्रो मेरो हाम्रो सबको मनमा छ मेचीदेखि महाकालीसम्म वाइ छ हामी सबैको मनमा
बर्जर सिल्क ब्रिथ इजी यो ग्ल्यामरस छ र घरको भित्तालाई पनि प्रोटेक्ट गर्छ ब्याक्टेरिया भाइरस र पोल्युसनबाट
Keshwani into the attack. Didn't open the bowling today. Change in tactics from the UAE. They've done their analysis. They know this opposition, the host Nepal, very, very well. They decided he's better off coming in outside the power play today. Picked a spinner less as well, Sharad. We've seen spin be effective, but really the pace bowlers have dominated thus far here at the Mulbani Cricket Ground.
Yes, and this being the center wicket, a bit more of grass and bounce in this wicket as well. You can see the trainer of Team Nepal with the glasses on. Hasn't he done a good job keeping this team fit and strong?
Nicely played. Good use of the crease from Rohit Paudel, and he takes the elevated option intentionally. Just waited. That is an exhibition as to how to play left arm spin. He gets 4.
Absolutely made some room, cleared his front leg, and hit it over the cover fielder. That was some shot. Not easy to play that shot. Using the bounce of the bowler as well, getting under the ball. Beautifully played.
The reason it's such a good shot is he's actually playing against his body weight. Because he's gone deep in the crease, all of his body weight, his momentum will be going backwards, and then he gets good timing and power to intentionally hit it up in the air. Doesn't try to overhit it, gets good reward with 4.
That shows he's quite aware of the gaps in the field as well.
There's plenty of batting to come. Macy Gulshan Jain next. Where did these two want to take this innings to? Do they want to get maybe at the end of the 12th over to something like 75, 80?
Exactly. Look at that shot of that Ganesh Himal back. That's going to be a clear view in the morning. The clouds do come in after 12 o'clock.
Wide down the leg side. I asked someone was it 7,000 meters or not, and I think they said 6,996.
Actually, we can check that.
We could check that, but maybe I've got the right peak. There's a lot of Raj Banshi. We'll hopefully see him in action in the final. to see him back in action. Such a talisman with the ball for Nepal. No is the call immediately from Rohit Paudel, a good one too.
Actually, you got it wrong by a long way. It's 7,422 meters, that is.
Sure it's not Dorja Lakpa up there. I thought that was 6,996. We'll check that. We'll check that for you. Down the leg side, I think this is going to be a wide again. Not cleanly gloved by Varithia Aravind. And it is given as a wide, so 2 free runs to the total. Is it Dorja Lapak we're looking at? 6,996?
It's very hard to guess the names.
There's too many, isn't there? Too many over 7,000.
Just imagine from east to west how much long the Himalayan range is. And it extends up to Afghanistan.
Good delivery to close out the 8th over. A bit of extra bounce. The 50's up. It's 50 for 3.
वर्कआउट सँगै चाहिन्छ डाबर हनी जसले पूरा गर्छ हाम्रो फिटनेस रुटिन
डाबर हनीमा छ एन्टिअक्सिडेन्ट र मिनरल जसले तपाईको फिटनेस रुटिन कम्प्लिट गर्नको साथै तपाईलाई राख्छ सधैँ फिट र यङ
डाबर हनी स्टे फिट फील यङ
हाम्रो मनमा वाइ वाइ तिम्रो मेरो हाम्रो सबको मनमा छ वाइ मेचीदेखि महाकालीसम्म वाइ वाइ छ हामी सबैको मनमा
नेपाल टेलिकमको 4G नै पर्फेक्ट छ स्पिड टेक्नोलोजी कभरेज रिलायबिलिटी अफोर्डेबिलिटी र साथै क्वालिटी र सर्भिसमा पनि नेपाल टेलिकम राष्ट्रको सञ्चार
Fraction under 10 and over, 9.58 required right now. Those two big building blocks, the 18 and 19 run over and the 14th and 17th, have made the difference for the UAE to give them a real fighting chance. We feel it's right around par as a total. Is that fair?
That's true. 165 is a decent total in this center wicket actually. There's a lot to offer to the bowlers as well. It's a very sporting wicket.
Ali Nasir to bowl his second. Sharon, it's such a special time of the year. They won't take the second here. Give me an idea of what parts of the country people will be watching on from. I've had messages from Chitwan, from Bairoa, from Mirgunj, from Janakpur, from Bharatpur, from Butwal as well. So many people who live and work in the city, in the valley of Kathmandu, they go back home for Dashain.
Exactly, that's right. I mean, I think there will be more people gluing in to their television sets and into their laptops and mobiles as well because it's holiday time for them. They will be having a nice drink, playing some cards, flying those kites in the villages, in the mountains and in the Himalaya base camps as well, as you mentioned last time.
Yeah, I couldn't believe that. People watching Himalaya TV HD live from Everest Base Camp. And actually, I can report the numbers that we've got watching concurrently now, the highest they've been throughout the whole series. So it shows that this national side, the men's team, their box office, really nothing for me seems to unify the nation quite like the national cricket team and the success they've experienced over the last 9 months. Well, it just continues to solidify that experience as the only show in town, the main show in town. Great to see the footballers get through to the next leg of the FIFA World Cup qualifier too. But for me, it's all about these cricketers like Asif Sheikh, who's going to get back for a second because Zahur Khan misjudged that, although he did prevent the boundary.
Did very well there, Zahur Khan, stopping that ball. That's a beautiful shot of the monastery up there. Credit to the cameraman. You could see the eagle flying. Beautiful, beautiful scenes. Need to go and visit that monastery, Lenny. It's a nice place.
Day off tomorrow. I had a lovely walk yesterday in the Gokarna forest. Stunning. Saw so much wildlife, wild deer and monkeys and fish and rabbits, all sorts. Hasn't timed this, but I think he's going to get away with it. He's mistimed it that badly. So the day off tomorrow, maybe get up to Nagarkot East if you get a view of those Himalayas.
Another shot of a beautiful monastery up there. Just above the Gokarna forest, that is. I hope when you're walking in that jungle, be aware of the leopards.
What are they?
Leopards. You don't know?
Oh, leopards.
Leopards. Sorry.
Leopards.
That's my Nepali tone.
Is there leopards up there as well?
Yes, Yes, there is lots around Kathmandu Valley actually.
Oh my, I did not, I was walking right around Sunset last night. I gotta be careful, I think.
But you are an Irish bear, man.
I'm not sure I could take on a Nepali leopard. Maybe I need to call Dependra Singh Ari, get the tiger out to scare the leopards off. Good short ball this time from Ali Nazir. I don't think I can take on a leopard. There's genuinely wild leopards here in Gokarna.
Of course, there are. But they are quite smaller than you think. But they are quite agile and fast, I tell you.
Are they generally quite nocturnal as well? They come out more at night time?
Oh, yes, they do. They are like masters of camouflage, like.
Masters of the night, staying out of the sights of people. Good over again from Nazir. Only 4 runs come from it. And right now, Nepal not with the rate where they need to be. 54 for 3.
You're real ho!
यो हो रियल रियल फ्रुटबाट बनेको रियल जुसमा छ रियल न्युट्रिसन रियल टेस्ट र रियल ह्याप्पिनेस त्यसैले त रियल जुस रियल हो नि
Maximize your success with Maximax, a complete solution for abroad studies and visa services. For more, maximax.com.au.
मेचीदेखि महाकालीसम्म वाइवाई छ हामी सबैको मनमा घाम पानीको लुकामारी खुसीका हरेक क्षणको तयारी
Hard to call right now.
Yeah, it's evenly balanced, I suppose. If you see in this whole tournament, the runs have come in the second part of the innings. That is after the 10th over, mostly. So what they are doing nicely is these two, building up a small partnership for Team Nepal. This is surely going to calm some nerves in the dressing room as well.
You really sense, though, that they've got to start pressing the accelerator. And to do that, they will have to take some risk. Calculated risk, yes. But where would you be looking to target your boundaries against the left-arm spinner here?
Surely over covers, that is. Maybe the reverse sweep can come out, square of the wicket. Yeah, but the bounce is extracting. It's going to be difficult to play that sweep shot or the slog sweep. Or even to hit it over straight. That's got to be nicely. Right in the gap. Those are the shots that need to be played. Asif rightly showed it to us.
Yeah, spot on. And he's used the depth of the crease here to cut that away for 4. I just was going to ask you, do you think you'd like to see the batters use their feet a bit? That's the 100th 4. That's the quality of the batting that we've seen. But this time, not quite full enough. And a bit of width on offer for Asif Sheikh to get 4 to just quell those nerves that continue to build in the crowd. Arm ball darted in. Good stop. He's going to save a run. In fact, maybe save 4.
That was a nice bit of fielding there. And the point. Yeah, would love to see batsmen using their feet to the spinners as well. That's one part I feel Nepal team can improve upon. But the T20 format is such where spinners don't give you much air. But I still believe, Lenny, if you can use the feet even when the ball is darted, because there is going to be no spin on offer when the ball is darted. Just you have to cover the line, get to the pitch. If you have those quick feet, that's another option to score runs. Maneuver the field as well.
A delivery like that one's a perfect example. If Sheikh had shuffled down there, he's probably going to be in a power hitting position to either try and go over long off or open up his stroke and go inside out over extra cover and get 4.
Rightly. Lenny. It's just that you need to show the bowler that you're coming down to him for a ball or two, and then he'll pitch it short. Then you can take advantage in this wicket.
With cut shots like that, it's going to be the second boundary, the over. And it will give us an equation that's ever so simple to understand at the halfway stage. There's 10 overs to go. Nepal need exactly 100 at 10 and over. We're in for the first thriller of the series. I've no doubt about that. Again, the cut shot is the one that's proved productive, this time for Rohit Paudel, as the point fielder can't cut it off. And that'll get us to a drinks break.
क्लोभ सुपर हिरोको साथ चम्किलो दाँत अनि ताजा सास डाबर हर्बल क्लोभ टुथपेस्ट जसमा छ ल्वाङको सुपर पावर। यसले दाँतलाई किरा लाग्नबाट बचाउँछ, दाँतलाई राख्छ स्वस्थ, सफा, चम्किलो अनि दिन्छ ताजा सास। दाँतको सुपर हिरो।
Maximize your success with Maximax, a complete solution for abroad studies and visa services. For more, maximax.com.au.
यति कार्पेट किन्दा कार्पेटको पछाडि यतिको लोगो हेर्न नबिर्सिनुहोला। यति कार्पेट, कार्पेटको शहंशाह।
जिन्दगी सरर पल्सर बाइकमा, जिन्दगी सरर पल्सर बाइकमा, देख्नेले देखिजान्छ, बुझ्नेले बुझिजान्छ, भेट्नेले भेटिजान्छ।
माया, विश्वास र थोरै बालापनको साथ मात्र यति कुरा याद राख कि म्याजिक ल्याउनलाई सबैभन्दा ठुलो कुरा नै एक अर्काको साथ हो।
घर बनाउन गाह्रो छ म्याडम।
बेस स्ट्रङ भयो भने भइहाल्छ नि।
बेस मात्र स्ट्रङ होइन, फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी पनि चाहिन्छ।
गो प्रिमियर स्टेयर।
अफ कोर्स।
मात्र प्रिमियर नेक्स्ट 500 ले दिन्छ तपाईको निर्माणलाई पूर्ण सुरक्षा, भरोसा, नयाँ युग निर्माणको।
माया, विश्वास र थोरै बालापनको साथले स्वादमा बेग्लै मिठास आउँछ। मात्र यति कुरा याद राख कि म्याजिक ल्याउनलाई सबैभन्दा ठुलो कुरा नै एक अर्काको साथ हो।
Absolute Rohit and strike. Rohit, everything 17 for Rohit. Has played 17 deliveries, scored 17 runs, jersey number 17. The captain is playing a brilliant supportive innings. Look at that. All 17 over there, jersey number 17. Scored 17, 17 deliveries faced. Had a good time in the field, the skipper. We are heading towards an interesting game.
So Orkan's death bowling skills are going to be needed in this second half of the chase. Tend to go with that off-pace delivery, both full and short. It's been indifferently effective for Karen KC in the first innings, though. The Nepali batters have to try read that and expect it and then hit it away for six if they can on the leg side.
Well, he's offering some room. As Lenny was talking about, he has that good that overs variation. We have seen today Karan not trying it, but the first ball in this over as well. We saw Jahur Khan bowling that slower deliveries, second deliveries as well.
This time it's an on-pace delivery and it's rather agriculturally heaved away, but very effective from Asif Sheikh. I don't think he's got this where he intended, but it's come off a bit of an under edge. And Nepal, well, they really need a boundary every over, and they've got one early in this 11.
Well, not intended to hit that way. The ball went into the gap. So far, a good side for Asif Sheikh to come back in form. Not had that good run in this series, but it's a moment for Asif Sheikh to capitalize this score. Now it will be interesting to see how Asif will approach this game. We've seen Asif in those 30s in this tri-series.
Put away nicely. It's going to be four more back-to-back boundaries, much more convincing this time. We spoke about trying to read the slower ball. That's exactly what Asif has done. He doesn't get six, but he gets four. And the chase is very much now on.
A textbook example of that caught shot. Look at that shot. To all the youngsters sitting out there in home, if you want to learn how to hit that cut shot. You can just go and look back into this highlight. Brilliant. Asif has been playing brilliantly today. And this has been the concern for Asif, Lenny, the conversion when he's in his 20s and 30s runs. The way he need to convert the innings, he has been failing to do so. This is a perfect platform for Asif.
Just sense the 12th player, which is such an effect for Nepal in all of their cricket, whether at home or overseas, even, to be honest. They're starting to believe. Good running from Rohit Paudel. He's always going to get home. He's a bit quicker than the 34-year-old Zohar Khan. Oh, nice little sitting position that for Pratish, isn't it?
Pratish and Sompal learning something from Sompal, the senior campaigner.
Big brother. Big brother,
Big
Sompal.
brother.
This is how you bowl this one, my boy.
The youngest in the side. Pratish GC.
He's a great kid, Pratish GC. I thought he spoke beautifully about how much it meant to him and his family. His father actually works as an immigrant in Qatar, but just by chance, because he was home for the festival, he got to see his T20I debut. And there is the trademark Lalit Rajbanshi Rhino celebration. How to perfect that one. The thumb in or out, I never know. Goes thumb out, doesn't he? It's got to be the thumb out, okay. It's a very happy camp in Nepal. It really is, and the runs are starting to come. It's a good over. The chase, well, it's happening. 11 bowled, 77 for 3.
वर्कआउट सँगै चाहिन्छ डाबर हनी जसले पुरा गर्छ हाम्रो फिटनेस रुटिन
डाबर हनीमा छ एन्टिअक्सिडेन्ट र मिनरल जसले तपाईको फिटनेस रुटिन कम्प्लिट गर्नको साथै तपाईलाई राख्छ सधैँ फिट र यङ
डाबर हनी स्टे फिट फील यङ
Maximize your success with Maximax, a complete solution for abroad studies and visa services. For more, maximax.com.au.
नेपाल टेलिकमको 4G नै पर्फेक्ट छ स्पिड टेक्नोलोजी कभरेज रिलायबिलिटी अफोर्डेबिलिटी र साथै
Sides, they just continue to serve up classics. Right now, it's almost impossible to call which way this game is going to go.
Well, this game is poised delicately. Man is happy with the performance. One thing that has been so good for Nepal is the partnership. After early wickets that fell in all the matches, Andrew, there were people stepping up and taking that responsibility, and that is a good side. We saw a partnership between Dipendra and Rohit. Again, very close to the body. Talking about Nilan's case, this is what he does. All those tight line and length.
The interesting thing here for me is it looks like they've got 3 padded up. It looks like Vivek Yadav, Dipendra Singh Airi, and Gulshan Jha all padded up. Shot attempted, no contact made by Paudel, one of his favoured slog sweep. Who would you go with next? Will they look to the left-hander, Jha, potentially?
Well, I think they would go with Dipendra Singh Airi because you see, I think the reason why Gulshan is padded up is because there's one left-handed Nilan's bowling from one end. He's in his 3rd over. So I don't think for just 1 over they would send in Gulshan. I think Dipendra Singh Airi would be a good option.
It's at similar length again. I think watching back on the replay, the prior delivery, he'll feel as though he missed out. It was right in the hitting arc, wasn't it? And this time again, not quite out of the screws. Every over that goes by without a boundary heavily favours the UAE.
Same kind of drill. This is what we are talking about. Nilansky Swani doesn't offer that room. Asif Sheikh is 45 runs. Played softly. And running between the wicket has been so good today, except that run out of Kushal Malla. I think I need to tell Lenny an interesting fact. Kushal Malla has been run out thrice when the partner was Asif Sheikh.
There might be some confusion in the communication potentially. Well, this one was entirely Kushal Malla's fault. Nice to see Raj Banshi passing on some of his wisdom to Surya Tamang there. This one's darted in. Again, no timing from Powell. He's desperately trying to get going, but right now he can't. And it's an over that definitely favours the UAE. 12 bowled, 82 for 3.
क्लोव सुपर हिरोको साथ चम्किलो दाँत अनि ताजा सास क्लोव सुपर हिरो डाबर हर्बल क्लोव टुथपेस्ट जसमा छ ल्वाङको सुपर पावर यसले दाँतलाई किरा लाग्नबाट बचाउँछ दाँतलाई राख्छ स्वस्थ सफा चम्किलो अनि दिन्छ ताजा सास दाँतको सुपर हिरो
हामी चार मिल्ली-जुली गर्छौं घरको श्रृंगार बर्जर पेन्ट्स हाम्रो घर हाम्रो शान 100 घर नगदपति बम्परमा लखपति
नेपाल टेलिकमको 4G नै पर्फेक्ट छ स्पिड टेक्नोलोजी कभरेज रिलायबिलिटी अफोर्डेबिलिटी र साथै क्वालिटी र सर्भिसमा पनि
Nepal Telecom. First innings. Ali Nazir comes into the attack again. Powell can't quite get anything going. Ayush, we were talking about all the cities and districts of Nepal that people were watching on from. We've just had messages coming in from Florida, from Australia, from South Africa, from the UAE as well. And I think for this time of year, it's a special time for the Nepali immigrants too. Happy Dashain to every one of them.
They're enjoying the cricket from every part of the world. We're seeing the captain. And if we see today, UAE bowler have been using this wicket so well. They learned how to bowl in this wicket from yesterday's game, the first game against Nepal as well. We saw those slower Yorkers, variations bowled. Asif Sheikh moving towards. Good running between the wicket. Good presence of mind there by Asif, good call. We're talking about conversion rate of Asif Sheikh. And I think it's a good thing for Nepal. It's a good side, Asif coming back into form before the World Cup qualifiers.
Yeah, look, for me, he's the real class act in this Nepali batting lineup in terms of his technique, his quality, his orthodoxy, yes, but there's always a room for one, if not two players who'll play conventionally in the modern T20 game. This is a good innings. He'll want to get to 50 and then kick on. Not going to get there yet, as that's not come out of the middle of the bat. Ali Nazir has been quietly very impressive. For UAE, even if they're not taking wickets, they want to just keep applying that pressure. Breathtaking.
Just stick mountain, you can see it's looking wonderful. The weather is good. I think, Andrew, because of the weather as well, we can see this beauty so much. You can see that coconut forest over there. The mountain, I think it's Lakpa Dorje. I'm not pretty sure, but I guess it's Lakpa Dorje. The roads are not so busy this time.
I got told it's Dorje Lakpa. 6,996 meters. Amazing. Everyone always sees the mountains here and they say, oh, it's Everest. They're not all Everest. How many is there? There's dozens and dozens.
Going towards his 50 run. I think this will be, if Asif could just take a single and move towards his 50, this will be his third 50 in T20 International. The first one came against Netherlands in the triangular series which Nepal played with Netherlands, Nepal and Malaysia. And the second 50 came in the same series against Malaysia. So 250. After that, he has not had a good run in T20I cricket.
That's going to be 50 for Asif Sheikh. He'll get there in glorious fashion with a nice cut shot, a shot he's favoured today. It is that third T20I 50 to his name. It comes with another boundary. It's his sixth four, complemented by 1-6. Good strike rate too, 120. Can he now kick on?
Well, now it's a perfect platform for Asif Sheikh to get that required run rate. He can hit those hard, good shots. We have seen today he has been brilliant with the cut shot today. See today Asif is waiting for the ball in this wicket. If he can just watch the ball and play. We are talking about can Asif change the gear, and this time he has done it. Look at the cheer from the crowd.
Well, it all of a sudden becomes a very good over. He finishes it with a maximum. It's 97 for 3.
You're real ho!
यो हो रियल रियल फ्रुटबाट बनेको रियल जुसमा छ रियल न्युट्रिसन रियल टेस्ट र रियल ह्याप्पिनेस त्यसैले त रियल जुस रियल हो नि
यति कार्पेट किन्दा कार्पेटको पछाडि यतिको लोगो हेर्न नबिर्सिनुहोला यति कार्पेटको शहंशाह
नेपाल टेलिकमको 4G नै पर्फेक्ट छ स्पिड टेक्नोलोजी कभरेज रिलायबिलिटी अफोर्डेबिलिटी र साथै क्वालिटी र सर्भिसमा पनि
नेपाल टेलिकम राष्ट्रको सञ्चार
Festival season, it's party time here in Mulpani, just on the outskirts of Kathmandu. It will be if Nepal can get home in a big way. Rohit Paudel is just desperate to start joining Asif Sheikh on the boundary hitting. 15 runs came from that previous over. It's brought that required run rate down to less than 10 and over again. But it very much feels like this game still hangs in the balance. Nepal will have it all to do to get that 10 runs required per over. And they're going to need their captain to start finding some touch.
I think the pressure of that required run rate is in the mind of both the batsmen. You've seen Rohit Paudel looking aggressive. The start of this inning is targeting Nilans. We have seen similar kind of slog sweep. Rohit trying to hit Nilans over the deep mid wicket. He hasn't been successful in getting those shots.
See, he's trying. He's just not able to affect any real power or timing on any of the deliveries. That was the biggest over of the chase thus far, not the biggest of the match. 15 came off it. If you get one more big over, you can kind of take that required run rate out of the equation, get it down towards 9 runs per over, which with 7 wickets in hand is very achievable. 67 to win off 39. And it's Sheikh that's taking the more aggressive route right now. Where will Mohammad Waseem turn next?
Well, I guess they'll... I guess Jahur Khan needs to be brought into the attack. He has been expensive.
He'll scoop around the corner, and if you're not getting any rhythm or any timing, you've got to innovate, and that's what Rohit Paudel has done. He thought it would be flat through the air from Keshwani, it was, and he gets a much-needed boundary for his nation.
Incredible footwork there by Rohit, followed by innovative shots. The boundary tournament force moves up to 105. It's been a cracker of a series so far, Lenny.
Yeah, the only thing we haven't had is a close finish. I think we're going to get that today, whichever way this game goes. 100's come up thanks to that Paudel boundary. Now a power sweep into the leg side. Should get a couple, despite the good piece of fielding. It's another good over. I think that one goes to Nepal as well. Keshwani finishes with none for 34. 1-0.
bottle रसायो देखेर मेरो होठ नयाँ ट्रेन्डी बोतलमा brought tasty फलफुलको मजा tasty now you feel the fall like you never felt before
म्याङ्गो अनार र मिक्स्ड फ्रुटको साथै अब दुई नयाँ स्वादमा लिची र गुआवा पनि तपाईको फेभरेट रियल अब नयाँ ट्रेन्डी पेट बोतलमा
Maximize your success with Maximax, a complete solution for abroad studies and visa.
Power play, you lose. Asif Sheikh is trying to ensure that's not the case for Nepal. He's batted with real style and real panache.
He's played those Scott shots pretty well. Today the difference was Asif was playing all the shots in his back foot. He was waiting for the ball. He took some time early in the innings. Look at that shot. Throughout the ground, he has played shots throughout the ground. Trying to make some room, could not connect it well. As Lenny, I was talking about, the good thing in this series so far for Nepal has been their partnership. After a fell of early wickets, every player has taken that responsibility. We saw Rohit Kumar Paudel and partnership between Rohit and Dipendra Singh Airi. After that, a partnership between Dipendra Singh Airi and Kushal Malla. It's a good side moving forward before the mega stage.
Yeah, big time, and they'll be so pleased with Asif Sheikh's now career best score of 61 not out. Powell would like to join him with 50, but he's just looked for this last 10 to 15 balls a bit out of rhythm and unable to find any regular scoring options. He knows that. He knows how much batting there is to come. But something that has been consistent through Powell's career, he never gives it away. He'll fight all the way for his team.
What a leader he has been for Nepal. And for UAE to just apply pressure over Nepal, they need wicket here. And who other than this man, Raza Akifullah, has been so good with the bowling. Brilliant Yorker.
Yeah, not a lot you can do about that. Right into the block hole. And right now, this game again just keeps seesawing, almost like one of those Dashain swings, isn't it? Which way is it going to go is the question. Everyone in this nation is hoping it goes towards Nepal, but there's a lot of work for both Sheikh and Powell, and then those to come to get there. 10 runs per over, not easy. In fact, with that top ball, the required run rate now as high as it's been. It's 11 per over to win. Can Nepal get there, Ayush?
Well, this game is getting interesting. Game of uncertainties, cricket is called. Back-to-back dot deliveries. 3 dot deliveries. This will apply some pressure. We're talking about Nepal need boundary in every over. This too big tower we can see over there. This has been the difference. Now Nepal, Rohit Kumar Paudel particularly under some pressure because back-to-back dot deliveries. They need boundary from here. 1 boundary in this over.
They're just not getting it right now. Sheikh's going to take on what was a very ambitious single. And I think if Rudy Aravind had picked this up and was a touch more athletic, he could have affected the run out. We're going to get one more look at it here. It was a bit of a tame effort, wasn't it? He's got to come in and almost fling himself underarm like Jonty Rhodes at it.
Look at that from Rudy Aravind. You gotta dive it. We saw one run out, a brilliant run out for Kushal Malla. The heroes behind the curtain, the groundsmen. They've done a wonderful job.
Straight to the cover sweeper. Tension continues to build all around this beautiful venue. Which way is it going to go? Who knows? It's 108 for 3.
वर्कआउट सँगै चाहिन्छ डाबर हनी जसले पुरा गर्छ हाम्रो फिटनेस रुटिन
डाबर हनीमा छ एन्टिअक्सिडेन्ट र मिनरल जसले तपाईको फिटनेस रुटिन कम्प्लिट गर्नको साथै तपाईलाई राख्छ सधैँ फिट र यङ
डाबर हनी स्टे फिट फील यङ
हाम्रो मनमा वाइ वाइ तिम्रो मेरो हाम्रो सबको मनमा छ वाइ मेचीदेखि महाकालीसम्म वाइ वाइ छ हामी सबैको मनमा
बर्जर सिल्क ब्रेथ इजी यो ग्ल्यामरस छ र घरको भित्तालाई पनि प्रोटेक्ट गर्छ ब्याक्टेरिया भाइरस र पोल्युसनबाट
नेपाल टेलिकमको 4G नै पर्फेक्ट छ स्पिड टेक्नोलोजी कभरेज रिलायबिलिटी अफोर्डेबिलिटी र साथै क्वालिटी र सर्भिसमा पनि
नेपाल टेलिकम राष्ट्रको सञ्चार
Thank you, Parish. Yeah, the question is this game gonna be a nail biter? It's already turning out to be. Mohammad Jawad comes back to the attack.
Try to heave it. There's an overthrow, but they decided against it. Try to heave it over down to square leg, but Asif Sheikh was completely beaten. Good run between the wickets here by Rohit Paudel.
scoop it over the short fine leg region. Quick single taken. Required 29 balls are left. They required 56 runs. That is. Rohit has scored 32 out of 34. He would look to improve that strike rate for sure. In this last 5 overs, Asif in great form. Scored 40 odd in the earlier game as well. One of them needs to be till the end. Nepal needs to get close to this target.
Try to heave that again, but straight to short extra. But take a single there. The required rate is eaching towards 12 now. 11.78 to be precise. This is the cup they are playing for. UAE, Hong Kong, and Nepal. Can Nepal take out an emphatic win today? Can UAE hold their nerves and keep it out? We'll wait.
And that's bowled him. Going for that big heave. Asif Sheikh. Zawatullah has taken his second wicket. And it's 4th down for Team Nepal now.
That was an exceptional delivery by Jabatullah. A Yorker in the leg stump. The leg stump uprooted from the ground. Look at this again. Beautiful. I think there was an inside edge there, trying to heave it down to square leg.
Yeah, was balled fuller by Zawatullah. Just
माया विश्वास र थोरै बालापनको साथ मात्र यति कुरा याद राख कि म्याजिक ल्याउनलाई सबैभन्दा ठुलो कुरा नै एक अर्काको साथ हो।
Only you know what's important to you. For food, Food Mandu.
Hey, Pathao, thank you. Kinaki, मेरो साथीलाई
50 in 9 balls. Can he do it again? Yeah. Against UAE. They still need 55 runs to win.
what shot was that? The first ball and he flicked it away for a 6. Just a short arm jab. It was just the first ball, mind you. What confidence that is.
Remember that? He started off playing. Look at that. It was just a short arm jab down to fine leg for a 6. He started off like this when he broke the record of Yuvraj Singh playing the first ball for a 6.
My God, that was some shot. It was down the leg side, around his legs, just clipped it on its way.
Good comeback by Jawadullah, just a single there.
Yeah, Jawadullah probably trying to york him, Deependra, but just missing the length. Got that over pitch on the leg stump and cleared the ropes just by a couple of meters. That was some shot. Started right from where he left in the last game. Sandeep Chora, number 21, probably is going to come next.
Try to heave that again. Rohit Paudel can't get hold of it. These two runners are there very quick between the wickets. 2 runs taken. Looking for the third, Dipendra.
वर्कआउट सँगै चाहिन्छ डाबर हनी जसले पूरा गर्छ हाम्रो फिटनेस रुटिन
डाबर हनीमा छ एन्टिअक्सिडेन्ट र मिनरल जसले तपाईको फिटनेस रुटिन कम्प्लिट गर्नको साथै तपाईलाई राख्छ सधैँ फिट र यङ।
Dabur Honey. Stay fit, feel young.
घाम पानीको लुकामारी, खुसीका हरेक क्षणको तयारी, पियु र सिलिकन प्रविधियुक्त बर्जर वेदरकोट लङ लाइफ। घाम पानी छेक्छ 10 वर्ष टिक्छ।
माया, विश्वास र थुप्रै बालकहरूको साथले स्वादमा बेग्लै मिठास आउँछ। मात्र यति कुरा याद राख कि म्याजिक ल्याउनलाई सबैभन्दा ठुलो कुरा नै एक अर्काको साथ हो।
Yadav and the big hitting Karan Casey as well. Lot of firepower in the batting lineup there for Team Nepal. But need to click at the right moment. Just missing out in his run-up. Akifullah.
Yeah, Raja Akifullah just pulling out of his run-up. He just mixed the mark there. Very interesting. 46 needed of 24. Can Nepal do it? Can UAE pull out a victory here today? Going into the finals. Like we talked about earlier in the morning, can be the dress rehearsal for the finals. It sure looks like it.
That's a good Yorker by Akifullah. Dug out nicely, but completed 2 runs easily. There was never 2 runs there.
The 2 cheetahs are there. One is a tiger, one is a cheetah.
Bowled really well, Akifullah, in his 4th over. The last one actually. Just given away 14 runs and picked up that important wicket of Sompal early on. Looks a very good bowler. That was Asif's wicket. You could see he was trying to heave it. Just lost his shape. Trying to hit it too hard probably. Yeah, got an inside edge and it crashes into the stumps. Back live.
A good slower ball by Raja Akifullah. They're defending a beaten outside the off stump. Tension going on here.
Yeah, you need to pick up the right shots to play in this wicket. It's not easy to get to that elevation, but they have a lot of wickets in hand, mind you, Paresh. So they can go for those much needed sixes. And who better to do it? It's Dipendra Singh Airi, the record maker in the last Asian Games.
Get it straight. They'll definitely take 2 runs. Rohit Paudel is very quick. Dipendra Singh Airi running towards the danger end. Oh, Prithvi Arvind misses it. Good running between the wickets.
Crowd are excited, aren't they? Look at that running between the wickets. Was mistimed, but Dipendra was in the back foot. Nicely collected there by the fielder. A strong throw, but it was a tight call. Wow, if it was a direct hit, could have been close.
Yes, direct hits are always very close. They will, out of 100%, 99% will get them out. Lovely hit towards the cover region. Bountiful, Dipendra Singh Airi.
That was hit like a trace of bullet, I tell you. Dipendra Singh Airi with those fast forearms. Akifullah just bowled it slightly outside the off stump, made room for himself, Dipendra. There was a core fielder, but there was no chance for him. Was hit with that much power. Dipendra Singh Airi showing his class.
Pull that away. Oh, short fine leg. The ball is running down to the boundary. Another 4-run. Back-to-back boundaries for Airi. Airi's turning things on here for Nepal.
Getting a move on now, Team Nepal. That was what was required. Yeah, bowled his shot, a leg cutter. Was slightly short. Didn't get it as he would have liked Dipendra, but cleared the short fine leg fielder easily.
Yeah, much needed 2 boundaries for Nepal and Dipendra Singh Airi. The score moves to 131 for 4. Wicket is not a problem here for Nepal. The runs, the required rate. Outside off some cutaway, another boundary for Defense United, back-to-back, 3 consecutive boundaries.
That's bread and butter for Dipendra Singh Airi. That's like a slaughter. Outside the off-stump, just brought those fast hands into play, helped it on its way. Got away for another boundary. It's 17 overs done. Nepal 135 for 4.
You're real ho!
यो हो रियल रियल फ्रुटबाट बनेको रियल जुसमा छ रियल न्युट्रिसन रियल टेस्ट र रियल ह्याप्पिनेस त्यसैले त रियल जुस रियल हो नि
नेपाल टेलिकमको 4G नै पर्फेक्ट छ स्पिड टेक्नोलोजी कभरेज रिलायबिलिटी अफोर्डेबिलिटी र साथै क्वालिटी र सर्भिसमा पनि
नेपाल टेलिकम राष्ट्रको
Rail track, 30 of 18 deliveries. Can these two do it?
Rohit needs to play smartly here. He can just rotate and give back the strike to Dipendra in what form, that form he is in right now. Doesn't need to take a lot of risks. But he's joining the party as well. And that's gone a long way as well. That's traveled. The umpires are checking. The fielder seems to be unsure as well. They're still checking on. Be an interesting replay.
It's given as a 4, but Rohit Porel is just protesting there. He thought that was a 6. Let's look at the replay. Nicely struck by Rohit Podell. The fielder going away from it. Yeah, I think that's a 4. Yeah, given as a 6. I think it was directly hit the rope there, given as a 6.
What a shot that was. Generated a lot of power there, Rohit. It was a slower ball. Leg cutter ball outside the off stump. Swung it as hard as he could, Rohit. There you go. Right from the meat of the bat. Was traveling. Made a good effort. The cover fielder brought that one hand out. Just might have touched that fingers of his and it directly crashed into the ropes.
The UAE fielders and the captain are still protesting about the decision there. Given as a 4. Given as a 6, I beg your pardon. In the replay, we could see that the ball directly hit the rope. If that's the case, it will be called the 6th. I think they are going to check that out. I think he's got the confirmation from the other umpire, Devendranath Subedi. Mohammad Wasim still protesting. It's a deja vu for me when 16th of March, when this happened, when Mohammad Wasim protested against the umpires before Nepal qualified.
Quite animated there, everyone. And yeah, it's the decision has been changed. Yeah, probably you could see there, maybe the ball just bouncing before it hit the, yeah, you could see there was a puff of dust. That means it has hit the ground before it hit the ropes. And rightly so. The umpires doing a very good job.
Yes, at the end, I think the right decision was made there. That is why the square leg umpire, Devendranath Subedi, came into the umpire at the bowler's end, Mr. Sanjay Guru, and just clarified him that the ball just was hit inside the boundary line.
To tell you, it's not easy to make those decisions as there's no third umpire in these games. No decision review system as well. So need to ask the fielder first before giving that as a boundary or a 6.
Yeah, it's getting close. 26 of 17. Yeah, it's very difficult for the umpires to just give it a decision on field because there's no third umpire or any other Nicely driven there, but straight to the field, I guess. They'll definitely take 2 runs. These guys are very quick. Yeah, talking about there's no review system or anything else. It'll be very difficult for the umpires to give the decision on field. That is why the first thing is to ask the fielder. If the fielder doesn't know, then ask the spectator.
Exactly. You can see there the spectators enjoying themselves. Aren't they having a ball in this Dasai festival? You can see already spectators in their feet.
Very interesting, 24 of 16. Rohit Podel on strike. Swing and a miss.
This is a very ball. Interesting ploy for his Zaur Khan. I've seen him very rarely come round the wicket. Yeah, trying something different, which is right way to go actually to bring something, a different angle round the wicket. Going across the batsman.
It's a precious dot ball for UAE because Nepal are right back to the game after the wicket of Asif Sheikh. 24 of 15 now. I think, look at the wicket column, it's just 4 wickets down for Nepal. I think it's easy peasy for Nepal to chase this target because 6 wickets still remaining for them. But can these guys handle the pressure? Nicely hit down the ground. I think that is a 6. Yes, it is. What a shot by Rohit Podel.
You can see there Rohit setting up, was standing on the off stump, covering that angle. Bat the bat down so quickly. Went for a flat 6 and he hits the sponges that are kept there in the ropes. Again, still the captain Wasim is trying to argue. The fielder is showing as it as a boundary. But when we saw it in first hand, you see the sponges just flipping over after the ball hit them.
Yeah, it looked like the ball hit directly to the advertising cushion, but Mohammad Wasim protesting again, telling that it was a 4, not a 6. I think the umpire has made his decision. He's giving it as a 6. They're still together. Mohammad Wasim. I think, in my opinion, that directly hit the advertising cushion there. Getting very close now, very close. Nepal almost there.
Well, runs already of the first 4 balls. What a start to this over. Just 18 required now of 14. There you go. You can see in the replay. Oh, it directly hit the sponges. It's a 6 actually. It is definitely. Very good umpiring. A red dot.
Good dot ball for UAE. 18 of 13 required for Nepal. I think they should do it from now on because 6 wickets still remaining for Nepal.
They would look to finish this game before the last over, Paris. As you know, cricket is a funny game. This game actually reminds us of the qualifier game that Nepal played in against UAE. A lot of discussions around,
Actually, I can still remember the date. It was 16th of March 2023. And we had the same production crew. Nicely hit away. And gone. Rohit Podel perishes at the wrong moment for Nepal. He's out for 47. Straight to the hand of the fine leg fielder.
Yeah, it was hit pretty well. It was trying to clear that fine leg reason. Fielder was right in place. Went straight into him in a comfortable height. But was that required? But he goes for...
पठाओ थ्याङ्क यू किनकि मेरो भाइलाई कलेज जान एकदम सजिलो भएको छ Before it was not. Now she is right on time. जब मेरो मामुलाई भाइ आउने दिनमा एकदम गाह्रो भएको थियो कुनै पनि एम्बुलेन्स पाएको थिएन And at that time me, where was you my friend? हजुरले ममलाई राइट टाइममा सेफली हस्पिटल पुर्याउनु भयो अहिले मेरो भाइ हेल्दी एन्ड सेफ छ थ्याङ्क यू पठाउ
प्रोस्टाइल प्राकृतिक तत्त्वहरूको गुणसहित नयाँ आकर्षक ब्यागमा जसले तपाईँको कपाललाई राख्छ ट्यान्डर फ्री र चम्किलो अनि राख्छ तपाईँलाई अलवेज स्टाइलिश एन्ड कन्फिडेन्ट
Prostar for my man.
धेरै पठाउ थ्याङ्क यू किनकि मेरो भाइलाई कलेज जानु एकदम सजिलो भएको छ Before it was not. Now she is right on time. जब मेरो मामुलाई भाइ आउने दिनमा एकदम गाह्रो भएको थियो कुनै पनि एम्बुलेन्स पाएको थिएन And at that time me, where was you my friend? हजुरले ममलाई राइट टाइममा सेफली हस्पिटल पुर्याउनु भयो अहिले मेरो भाइ हेल्दी एन्ड सेफ छ थ्याङ्क यू पठाउ
हामी चार मिल्ली-जुली गर्छौं घरको श्रृङ्गार बचत पेन्ट्स हाम्रो घर हाम्रो शान 100 घर नगदपति बम्परमा लखपति
प्रोस्टाइल प्राकृतिक तत्त्वहरूको गुणसहित नयाँ आकर्षक ब्यागमा जसले तपाईँको कपाललाई राख्छ ट्यान्डर फ्री र चम्किलो अनि राख्छ तपाईँलाई
12 balls. Ali Nasir, the bowler. Driven straight to the fielder. A dot ball. Pressure.
Need a couple of hits, that is. Need to keep your head cool.
And let me tell you, Sharad, nobody's cool like Dipender Singh Airy is.
Yeah, probably he sleeps in a refrigerator.
This is a good ploy by Ali Nasir coming round the wicket, creating that angle. Getting that outside edge. Burn! That's 4 runs! Dipender Singh Airy moving on.
Yeah, a lucky edge there for Dipendra. Got that helicopter shot out. Yeah, was angled outside the off stump. Brought the left hand out. Keeper Orvin, but couldn't reach it. Shot third man up, and it was an easy boundary. Much needed one for Nepal.
To be honest, Sharad, Ali Nasir, that was not the right line because of the field. If he gets an edge, he'll definitely go to the boundary because the third man is inside the circle. That's not the angle there you want to create. 14 runs required now. Very good ball. And they're looking for 2. Definitely they will run for 2. Good running between the wickets.
Pretty relaxed the dugout, mind you. Faced these situations a lot of times. Just 12 required of 9 balls.
A lot of times in recent times, mind you, Sharad.
Dipendra Singh Airy again standing tall for his team. 29 runs of 11 balls. What a strike rate. 263 that is. And that's hit away over covers and runs away for the boundary. What a shot. A low full toss.
The key to this shot is just he guided to the gap. Middle it to perfection, Dipendra Singh Airy. It was a low full toss. He came down the track. Look at this replay again. Look at him. Just guided it and look at the angle of the bat into the gap. Beautifully done.
Amazing hands that is. What placement, what precision. Isn't he in the form of his life? Dipendra Singh Airy, you beauty.
Just a runner ball required now, 8 from 8. There'll be surely 2 runs here. And there's a misfield. Can Dippy come out? 2 runs. Now it's 8 from 7. 6 from 7 rather. Now it's a less than a runner ball required.
Just 1 hit required. And it's Dipendra in strike. Already scored 35 runs in 13 balls, that is. Will he finish it off in this over, Paresh?
Well, it's highly unlikely. He wants to finish it off with singles. Let's see. Nicely driven again. Into the gap. Ball is running. That's a 4 runs. Beautiful. What a player Dipendra Singh Airy is.
Look to have just timed that ball. Was a decent Yorker attempted by Nasir. Just played under the eyes. Dipendra guided into the point region. But a diving cover fielder would keep it out of the ropes.
Yeah, that was Mohammad Wasim, the captain. He's very good in the field. After 19, Nepal won 63 for 5. Only 2 required of the last over.
वर्कआउट सँगै चाहिन्छ डाबर हनी जसले पुरा गर्छ हाम्रो फिटनेस रुटिन
डाबर हनीमा छ एन्टिअक्सिडेन्ट र मिनरल जसले तपाईँको फिटनेस रुटिन कम्प्लिट गर्नको साथै तपाईँलाई राख्छ सधैँ फिट र यङ
डाबर हनी स्टे फिट फील यङ
हाम्रो मनमा वाइ वाइ हाम्रो मनमा वाइ वाइ तिम्रो मेरो हाम्रो सबको मनमा छ मेचीदेखि महाकालीसम्म वाइ वाइ छ हामी सबैको मनमा
Maximize your success with Maximax, a complete solution for abroad studies and visa services. For more, maximax.com.au.
यति कार्पेट किन्दा कार्पेटको पछाडि यतिको लोगो हेर्न नबिर्सिनुहोला यति कार्पेट कार्पेटको शहंशाह
Yuvraj Singh, 9 ball 50 it was. Gulshan Jah, first time on strike. Gets back Dipendra on strike.
Scores are level now. Nepal is not going to lose this match if there's a super over. I don't think that is highly unlikely. Look at the crowd. They know that the scores are level. Only a run required for another victory. Mind you, they have played 6 T20 international before this. The result is Nepal 3 wins, UAE 3 wins. If Nepal win this, it'll be 4-3.
Everyone in the stadium are off their seats. They're jumping in joy. Look at those scenes. Nobody's sitting. Just waiting for Dipendra to finish this off. Will he finish with a 6? He won't. He'll take a single. Nepal wins this game by 5 wickets. What an innings by Dipendra. He remains in 40 not out of 15 balls.
Yes, Dipendra Singh Airi, what a player he is, what a player he has been for the last couple of years for Nepal. A record of 50 in T20 international in 9 balls. Now 40 or 15 balls. Saw his team through home.
What a treat it has been to everyone watching this game live and in the grounds as well. Dipendra Singh Airi, it's again the man himself who had a record-breaking innings earlier in the Asian Games. 40 or 15 balls, making it look easy.
Yeah, Nepal was first. They were under pressure, losing 3 wickets in the first 5 overs. Then the partnership between Rohit Podel and Asif Sheikh got them closer. And this man, Dipendra Singh Airi, played a very good knock of 40, not out of 15 deliveries. Handshakes all around. These two teams, they are arch rivals, but very good friends off the field.
Absolutely. That's what cricket is all about. You play hard on the field. Outside, you remain good friends, Parish.
Yeah, that has been all the time since 20 years. Then when we played against UAE, we were very tough in the field, but off the field, we were good friends. Even the legacy has continued. Well played, Dipendra Singh Airi.
And UAE, on the other hand, need to bring their drawing board out. Need to make some plans to get back into action and to beat Nepal. They really need to work hard and make some homeworks.
With this win, Nepal remains unbeaten in this series, in this tri-series. And you can see the spectators. It's a festive moment. They came here to watch the team play. Now they're going to go and enjoy the festival. Nepal, 4 wins out of 4. UAE, 1 win out of 3. They have a last match against Hong Kong the day after tomorrow.
There you can see Coach Monty What beautiful scenes. So Nepal and United Arab Emirates had a great game today in this beautiful weather. You can see scenes, people going back after having a great game of cricket, enjoying themselves. That was the winning runs. Just tapped it with soft hands. Was trying to appeal there for an LBW, but it was round the wicket and Dipendra Singh Ahir showing his bat. Mate, I have hit that from right off the middle actually.
Yeah, as usual, our head coach Monty Desai going to the curators, going to the grounds personnel, thanking them for preparing such a beautiful wicket for the game. The grounds personnel, the curator has done a terrific job behind the scene people there.
Exactly, it's been a very sporting wicket. Look at the start of those wickets. Kushal Bhurtel trying to run it down to the third man, came in sharply. Sompal Kani trying that hook shot, just stop edging it.
Yes, and the third wicket fall was courtesy of a run out, a suicidal run out and this was a terrific delivery to get rid of a set batsman. And Rohit Paudel this was Rohit Paudel, the last man to go. Hit it straight down through the throat of fine leg. That were the 5 wickets to fall. Look at the bowling card, Jawadullah 2 wickets, Raja Akifullah 1, and Zohar Khan with a wicket. Look at the economy rate of all the bowlers except Jawadullah. Every bowler going 7 or more runs per over. Let's look at the batting highlights now. It all started with this shot. Perfect back foot drive by Asif Sheikh. Another square cut over the infield. Then the partnership between. This was a beautiful shot. A huge six. It hit the monitor of the ground.
It was Rohit who was joining the party as well. That was hit off the back foot over covers. That was a nice cut shot right in the gap between the third man and point, using the pace of the ball. It was hit again by Rohit, a similar shot. Point region. Asif then again pulling that towards the leg side.
Yeah, beautifully played by Asif Sheikh. He anchored the innings, well accompanied by Rohit Paudel to build up a partnership after losing 3 early wickets.
See, he was utilizing that square off the boundary areas absolutely beautifully. He knew this wicket, he knew the shots, what is required. That was the best shot of the day for me, Paris. The pick off in the left side.
Yeah, this was a scoop played by Rohit Paudel off the spinner. This was the impressive shot by Dipendra Singh Ahir. The first ball he faced.
That's hard to believe, isn't it? Right, started from right where he left from the previous game. That was his bread and butter shot, the cut shot. That's great hit by Rohit. Crashed into the fence.
Yes, you can see that.
They tried everything the UAE